Yes, my people, welcome to another episode of 3Smoke. I'm your host, Millie Wayne. I'm here with my co-host, you know what I'm saying, taking over and stepping in for Big Jabba Jones, a.k.a., you know what I'm saying, the South Side, wherever he is. But yeah, I'm here with Mo, and today we got another special guest, you know what I'm saying. He's been around a long time. I don't know what to even call him because he was doing other stuff, like filming and stuff, and now he's doing music. So I don't know whether to call him like a new artist or something like that, because I think he's been around for about 10 years or so in the UK industry.
Jeez, it's a long time, man.
That's a long time, old, definitely. You've been in the game about 10 years, around it, in and around it.
Probably longer, but yeah, that makes sense to round it off there though.
Yeah, but without further ado, I got my brother in the building today, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
AS to the motherfucking B, man. What you saying,
my
brother,
you know. What's going on, brother?
So what's good, my bro? How are you?
Yeah, man. Blessed, bro. I can't complain. Happy to be here, like I said.
Looking good, man.
Trying, bro.
How's life treating you, man?
It's been a tough last year and a half, innit, with the way the world is, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you manage to cope with that and get through it? Or have you got through it?
Yeah, like, I think, do you know what? At first, it was kind of like, it come at a bad time because I think things were picking up for me musically as well. But then... I guess looking back on it, you just have to take things as they come, man. Can't overthink them, overstress it. It's been one of those ones, just get on with it, basically.
So you see, you said it like things were picking up musically when the COVID or Corona thing hit.
Yeah. I think...
What did you initially think?
Initially, I had like a mad momentum going, bro. At the time, like I remember it like it was yesterday. Dave East and Shooter took me on tour in December 2019.
Yeah.
Done the whole of Europe.
Yeah.
Come back and I was just buzzing off the back of that. And then like I had new fans. A lot more people were like taking man more seriously and that. Then we jumped on a tune with Uncle Murder, which we'll probably get into.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get into that.
And then that was like for me, like fucking hell, bro. You know what I mean?
Let's not rush.
Yeah.
How was it being on tour with Davies and King Shooter, R.I.P.
Yeah, God bless the dead, man. That's my guy. Forever Shooter. It was amazing, man. It was like you know what it felt like? It felt like the timing was perfect and everything.
How did you even get on that tour?
Yeah, that's how mad it is.
Yeah,
it's like they're my brethren, bro. It wasn't even like it was music, but it was deeper than rap.
Because it's not like you're in the UK and
I'm massive. Yeah,
you're known
you know
out here and stuff like that. So how did you get on that tour? Like,
no, I'm glad you said it like that.
Yeah,
it always bugged me out seeing my name on the poster in Brixton Electric and
mad, bro.
Sold out.
Yeah,
and I was like. I'm the artist just under the main two, so anyone else they put below me. You
even got Davey shouting man out on there.
Yeah, bro.
Like, so big up for that, bro, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, I mean, you said it to me. Yeah, I posted it, bro. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, you know what it was? It's like I'll tell you exactly what happened. It's a madness, bro. So Shooter's hitting me up with Davies' manager in a group chat, and he's like, "Yo, we might need a DJ for like a couple of the shows and that, because our DJ might have to cut out and whatnot." So I'm trying to line them up with a UK DJ, and then in the middle they're saying, "What time do you want?" So
you see what it is, what you've done now, yeah? Now we have to get into it. How did you even meet Davies and King Shooter? Obviously, have you spent time in New York?
Yeah. But to touch on that quickly before I go into that, just because this moment for me was deeper than what people would even know. I'm trying to help them organise a DJ, thinking I'm just going to be rolling with them as man them.
Yeah.
But then they're saying, "What time do you want to perform?" And I'm like, raw, like I'm sitting there thinking, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? They're like, "Nah, bro, of course. Come on, bro. Like, you're the man them, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's your country.
Yeah.
Like, if we don't put you on in Brixton, bro, what kind of friends are we?"
Yeah.
And I was like, raw, like they're really my friends like that. You know, like that. In the music game, you take things with a pinch of salt.
Of course, yeah.
Relationships, business, red tear. But like you said, they could have easily come to England and looked for Heady One, someone that's
popping,
that's doing their thing and would appreciate being on that show. Maybe not Heady One because he's a bit bigger, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Something along them lines. So I've seen many US artists come to England.
There's even many artists that would their management would have paid for their artists to get on that show.
100%, bro.
So you see 100%. What I'm saying? So
but that just kind of, for me, that was a moment where when I see that message, I had to sit down and take it in like, yo, bro.
And how was it performing in Brixton Electric?
That shit was fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? That shit, I've never been so nervous in my life, bro.
Oh, was you shook?
I was a bit still. Do you know why? Should I tell you why, though? Listen, I'll tell you this is the maddest. I'm going to get back to your other question in a sec.
Yeah.
But this is the maddest thing, right? Obviously, boom. God bless the dead. My other brethren that passed as well, Little Shaq. From my side.
R.I.P.
Yeah, man. He he's like one of my young G's, you know what I mean, from the area. Known him since he was a kid. And me and him was running around trying to sort out some nice flavours for the day.
Yeah.
And at the day, I'm like running around for time trying to get this sorted out. And I had a little bit of a cold coming as well. My nose was a bit...
Yeah.
So I'm all worried about everything because you're not overthinking. But what happened is there was...
What's this, the day before performing?
No, this is the same day.
Oh, the same day.
Because they're like, yo, we run out of... you can help man out. And I'm like, you just done me the biggest favour of my life musically by putting me on a show. Of course I got to do that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. So we're running around trying to make... We pick up the first whatever and it's garbage. Then we got to go somewhere else. And anyway, long story short, I missed rehearsals. So that added to the stress stuff. Rehearsals, you know what I mean? You're thinking, bro, the most I've ever performed that year in my life is a youth centre thing, a grime rave, a festival, fake little festival stage where there's hardly anyone there. You know what I mean? At a push, bro. Plan B in Brixton, whatever it's called, where there's like 50 people. Like I ain't never... And then when I'm seeing how many tickets they've sold and that, I'm like, oh my God. And I've got to try and now I've missed rehearsals. I got there and I've got to sit down, think about what I'm going to do, how I'm going to get out there and that. So remember, you know GQ, you met GQ. Yeah. GQ's rolling with me, he's part of my team.
Shout out GQ, man.
You get me? We copped like 2 bottles of Bel-Air, smoked one and said, bro, you just got to do it. It is what it is now. We're here.
Wasn't you practicing in the mirror or nothing like before didn't you have the time?
I'll be honest with you, bro. I was running around so much with these, man, soaking up the game as well, because if I start go home practicing that, I'm going to miss out on them going, doing the PRs with them everywhere, bro. Catching mad early flights and that as well. And I think the maddest thing for me was the fact that I never rehearsed, got to the venue just before my set, rushing. They said, "Raw, you're up next." I said, "Oh, fucking hell, bro." Mad. So all I could think in my head is like, what would you do if you was lit? Like if you was rich and famous already and established. So I just popped the Henny. This time I didn't spill it on me like last time. I'm sorry, not the Henny, the champagne you give me. But I've shaked it up and just popped. And as I've come on the stage, I've looked up, and all I see is big camera phones. And I'm talking about like, you know when you hear people say, oh, because the lighting, you can't see people, you just look and... I saw every motherfucker in the crowd, bro. I saw every face.
That was that added to the stress.
Stress, that day was not stress. That was like my nerves just went like butterflies went up.
You see what it is? The trick to that, you got to look over them. You can't
see,
be looking. You can't be looking.
Show.
Yeah, unless you're just confident and you love all that. But if you're shook, you got to look over them, man.
Bruv.
Yeah, just look over everybody, man, and get in.
Do you know what the maddest thing is? All I could think of is I sprayed the drink to act confident. You get it, like just to make them know, nah, he knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Sprayed that, and then I went, "Who's ready for Dave East?" Because they come to pay for him, innit? So then everyone went, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, we got him. You know what I mean? The tune dropped. We just done our thing, man. We made it work, basically. 15-minute set, me and GQ mashed it up. And you know what? I'll be honest with you, I got a lot of people DMing me after, a lot of snaps, a lot of people hitting, like they couldn't believe it. Like, yo, like that was crazy,
just
bro.
go up after that a little bit, yeah?
Bro, it did. Big up Davies, big up Shooter.
Big them
Cheers
up.
on the you get the price went up, B.
So let's
Even
go.
the man them in the hood, their price went up for being around. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
we know who we got weed for. You know what I mean?
Facts. And you linked me up with GQ where we got a song together, so that's crazy, man.
That was even before then, innit?
That's before then, yeah. Before then, so some straight fucking South London to Queens shit.
Queensbridge and as well.
Queensbridge shit, yeah, definitely, man. So yeah, let's go to the beginning, eh? How you get your name?
ASB and do you know what? Sometimes I look back on it and I think to myself, if you could give yourself another name, would you? And I probably would have. But what happened for me? My dad was a DJ. Like we used to play a lot of reggae, Motown, soul, R&B. So I grew up in a record with vinyls, with records and vinyls.
Yeah, same.
DJing, music was just around me all the time. Like my mum used to say, the only time you're quiet is when you had headphones on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I kind of loved music with a passion. Obviously in the UK at the time, there wasn't really a massive rap scene in my younger years. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So as much as I loved American hip hop through my older cousins, like Nas and whatnot, I took to the UK scene, like the jungle, UK garage.
We all did.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And I think the DJ inside of me, I used to be called Vortex. That was my name, Vortex.
Yeah.
Terrible name, bro.
Yeah.
Awful name.
Were you an alien or something?
Do you remember the Nerf balls? They used to have a Nerf Vortex thing where you used to whistle and that. And I don't know why, man, just because we was young in the youth centre, I just thought, I can't think of a name, I'm going to run with that.
Yeah.
But it was later down the line, you know, when you got that real brethren, that real friend that said, yo, bro, the name's shit.
Yeah,
like,
that name's crazy. That name's
shit.
If I was your brethren, then I would have said that name's crazy. Fuck that shit.
And furthermore,
to
cut the long story short, I was a shit DJ.
Yeah.
I was that guy, bruv. Like, you know how me and Spoon's talking about we understand music. I understood music. I knew what was hot. But I couldn't mix very good. You know, the actual blending and mixing, I couldn't mix very well, bro. So my thing was like, if I did an under 18s thing or party, I just knew when to drop the rhythm. Like what time to cut the other one, drop, so rewind, root, boom. I knew that kind of stuff, but I didn't know how to mix very good. My own brethren, the same one that told me I was shit, the name was shit, he even told me, bro, like when you host the mic in between my mixing, and in parties, you see this like this. But he kept it real though. He said, bruv, you host parties sick, bro. Like you're confident on the mic. Yeah. You drop a couple other people's lyrics, but you sound good doing it. Yeah. So from then, it was like, yo, I'm going to be an MC. And I think the UK thing at the time was like early garage MCing where it was bubbly, get the crowd hyper. And the lyrics were always like MIC. Easy. So ASB fitted in with them. There's my initials as well. So
what your actual
my actual initials is ASB.
Okay.
My government initials is ASB.
Okay.
And then it was fitted in with the bars.
Yeah.
And then because I was a bit of a naughty youth as well, my bedroom was like antisocial behaviour. Like run with that. So we just ran with it. As young.
So that's what it stands for musically. Yeah. Okay. So what part of London was you from?
I'm West London, man. Actually, like a bit further out of West. Like it's in West, but Hayes. So Hayes is where I'm from.
Is that where you was born in Hayes?
Yeah. My family's from there as well.
Okay, what's your origin?
What, country-wise?
Yeah. Like where your parents from? Because you don't look like Jack the Lad. Like, all right, mate. You know what I'm saying? You don't look like
a geezer.
Yeah, you don't look like a geezer.
Yeah,
you look like an Italian, like... Yeah, like it.
Oh, you've been getting us about this Don Vito thing for time, bro.
That's my brother Don Vito, yeah.
Shit. Well, I said to him, I was like... When he said, well, you're coming on the show, I was like, oh, was that the Arab guy?
Yeah, see,
everyone thinks that
he thought you was Arab, you see?
So West London, and you got that Mediterranean look.
I get Arab. I get everything, you know. There's not one thing I haven't heard, but my dad's actually French Moroccan.
Okay. Yeah.
And my mum is Italian and English.
Okay.
So it's a lot of different things.
Yeah. You're Mediterranean up.
Yeah, but you know, at the same time, it's like, that's why I've got dark hair and red hair. But yeah, like people think I'm all sorts of shit. It's crazy. Like I've heard wild stuff before, but that's man, in a nutshell, bit of a mix and blend.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. It's good anyway. That's cultures are supposed to come together. That's what I think anyway, man.
Yeah, I think so, bro.
So what was it like growing up in West London, Hayes?
It was interesting, man. A lot of I think I love West. I'll be honest, like, I love West. And to be honest, I was a very West London person growing up. Like I've got family in Shepherd's Bush. All over West, you know what I mean? So, and...
What's it like to grow up in West? Because that's the rich part of town, man, compared to our part of town.
I say compared to that. Do you know what? It's mad, isn't it? People, like? You South brothers, you know what I mean? You, man, you South motherfuckers, man. You lot are Brooklyn, innit? And we're Harlem, that's what it is.
Definitely Brooklyn.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what it is.
Now, Streatham was Harlem, you know. We turned Streatham into Harlem.
You told me about that.
Yeah, we turned Streatham into Harlem.
You and Pac-Man told me about that, actually.
Yeah, now we made
Pac-Man
sure...
was telling me he saw you lot... setting examples for
we
people,
made sure Streatham was
young.
fly, bro, man. That it was just fly. But West, that's a standard thing.
Yeah, West it is. I think one thing that I always say to people that I meet from other areas about West is that even the gangster brothers, the older brothers, always owned a barbershop or owned a cafe, random cafe with an old lady working in it. And they always used to get onto you about the way you're dressed from young. So like if I was wearing a Ralph Lauren, there used to be one older mixed race brother on my road, and he used to be like, you know, the seam doesn't end on your shoulder properly, bro. It's the wrong size. Fix up. It was kind of in you gotta be fly, you gotta be fresh, whatever. The girls dress good in West. So to get girls, you gotta up your thing and that early. I think there was a lot of I think, to be honest, my opinion on it as well.
So wait a second. You know this is 3Smoke, man.
Yeah,
so you say, coming from West, does it make it easier to get girls?
Nah, they like you lot. That's what happened. Listen, brother. Listen. My brother, I always told man them as well from South Blood every time they talk about West girls, bro.
Yeah.
Them bitches, excuse me, them ladies love South brothers, bro.
Yeah.
Because they're so clean, they like the rough around the edges brothers.
Yeah.
The road man and that.
Is that how you see us?
Yeah, that's... No, but you know what? This is the thing. It's a misunderstanding though, because You see, like, I spent a lot of time in Bush, Grove, Acton growing up because it's all West is very small, by the way. Like a lot of people, even when they hear Hayes, they're gonna be like, "Right, is that West?" People always do that, but it's an equivalent of Thornton Heath.
Because I never knew that until you broke it down to me as well.
We had that mad combo one day, innit?
Yeah, I knew it was like what Acton, then it goes to where? Ealing? Is
Acton,
it Ealing?
yeah. So it's like Uxbridge Road goes all the way from Uxbridge to Shepherd's Bush, like one long road, and then you've got like everything else on the side of it. But like to put it into perspective, like Hayes, Southall, Ealing, Acton, Shepherd's Bush is on that road in that order. And then off the side of it goes like Ladbroke Grove, Northwest. And then you got like on the other side of it, Hammersmith, Fulham, Hounslow, all that kind of them kind of areas still. But Hayes is it's a weird area. It's very rough area. Like it's got every culture that you can think of is a little melting pot. It's a weird place, bro. Because it's quite big as well. Yeah. Because it's quite a big area. So even though, because it's not a W postcode, it's a London Borough of Hillingdon UB3 thing. So out there, it's kind of like Thornton Heath, I compare it to, but bigger. Where you got like Hayes Town, Bourne Ave, St Dunstan's.
So you would have your own shopping centre in Hayes?
Nah, you could, but we didn't.
Okay.
We didn't. We've got like, we call it Hayes Town. That's the main place. The town, like, where you got like the main shops and that. But even Hayes Town is a bit rough. Hayes Town's got like a big red brick estate on the town centre. So it's kind of like, it's one of those areas that you could pass through to go shopping and that, but there's still a block there. Do you know what I mean? You got like St Christopher's, and then you got Yedding, which is still part of Hayes, technically. And then it goes into other areas, you know what I mean, Greenford and whatnot, whatever. But it's so like, it's mad because I started out music in my ends, but because of the way West was, it's like close friends of mine and that who lived in Shepherd's Bush, that's where I actually made my first grime crew. So a lot of people initially used to mix me up and think I was a bush youth. That happened a lot. So unless I knew him, they automatically, I think he's from Bush. But we had a grime crew called Gully Movements. Me and my boy Menace, we made a team. Got all the youngest together from White City.
Was this your first time in music, first involvement?
Nah. This is the thing with music, it's like garage. I was a DJ, innit? So garage, like I'm running around mixing in youth centres and that. But what happened is there was another crew from my area called Scandalous Squad, which is my brethren Beluga Ice. He was like the head honcho of that crew. And they were like a Soul Solid crew kind of thing. If you see them, Mishmash Moschino days, do you know what I mean? TNs, the TN hat days and all that. And me, I used to look up to them and rate them. But I was like kind of just under them in the age group. Do you get it? But I went to the same school and everything. So he got locked up early. Obviously, people that know about him, they'll see his story and whatnot. But he got locked up early. He's probably the first person that I knew that proper went jail for a madness. Young, you get me? So when he went jail, the first crew that I was in was called Shaolin, after the ninja movies and that. And that was like the youngest to his crew. So technically, us man were youngest to Scandalous Squad. But then when he came home, I can't lie. This is how G'd up Beluga is. When he came home, he was like, "Yeah, that crew is not it's not really running no more. We're doing this thing called Section 18 now, which is what he went down for. So he comes home, Section 18, Section 20 youngers, and Bully Unit, which was my other brethren's crew, BU, and that was Hayes.
And these are what, all grime movements.
The thing is, they spat grime. Rap? Bit of both. Okay. Because some of the man them were just like remember we was talking off mic, some of them are just road brothers that are dropping bars with them, man. But I was into grime heavy. Like the crew that I made in Shepherd's Bush was I made it just before my boy IC Beluga came home, and that was like the Bush youths called Gully Movements, and we was fully grime. That was like when I was taking grime serious.
And you were spitting these times?
Yeah. Okay. Because Beluga was supposed to be on my first mixtape in 07, but he got locked up like the day before a studio session. And then one youth from Tottenham called Caliber replaced him on the track quickly.
I was just trying to think, what did you write first? So it was grime bars first before rap?
Garage
bars.
Yeah, garage. Then grime. Garage was my first bars.
And then rap.
I dabbled in a bit of jungle as well when I was young. Yeah,
jungle was the first one.
But that's kind of, you get me.
So what schools did you go over there in Hayes? What was primary like for you?
Primary was calm.
Yeah.
Calm, you get me. Just a calm school, regular primary school. Secondary school, Arlington Community School. That's in like Bourne Ave part of Hayes. Had Hayes Manor as well.
Get in trouble, fights, or you
there was always a lot of fights, man. Like, it was even me and the same brother Beluga, we was talking about that the other day. Ace was talking about all the old school fights. There was always something going on.
Your school, was it predominantly black or mixed properly?
It was mixed, man, because you got to remember Hayes is like next to Southall as well. It's like Asian brothers.
Asians, yeah.
There's a lot of Asian brothers there, but it's mixed.
Okay,
it was mixed still. Yeah, man, definitely a mixed school. I think it was probably our generation that kind of made the school a bit badder as well. Because the school now, I heard obviously from the youths and that it's naughty. You know what I mean?
So you said your dad used to play music in the house. So what rappers kind of inspired you growing up? Rappers that you was listening to.
When you say rappers, are you talking about like Americans?
Yeah, Americans. Or was you listening to UK then?
Do you know what? I liked MCing. I liked my older cousin used to love Nas. Always drop me a Nas CD, Illmatic and that.
Yeah,
boom,
Nas
boom, boom.
was sick.
Yeah, Nas is he's probably like one of my favourite MCs of all time, Nas. You know what I mean? I loved Tupac and Biggie when I was younger, but I'll be honest with you, I liked UK Garage for a long time because of where we're from, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and I was involved in it a little bit. Like, we used to go to the record shop.
That's what I was just saying to our last
Pirate
person we interviewed about that. So would you say UK grime garage is more authentic than UK rap? Because I think it is. But I think it's more UK. It's like, it's art.
I think we have to be careful with the wording though, because it can offend people. If we're talking...
The truth can never offend. It's just the truth
That's
is the
true,
truth.
But the word authenticity is kind of like...
Where was UK rap? UK rap, yeah, say like this, like... It's American rap. We have to pay homage to the Americans.
Yeah.
With the grime, the garage, that's our thing.
Do you know what it is?
That started here.
Alright, so here I'm thinking about it. Grime is the true form of UK
street rap. Kind of, but we can't call it. But I know what you're saying.
Rap.
I wouldn't call it rap, but MCing.
MCing, because
that's where it was birthed
prior
from.
to that, London, you think you got Jamaicans, so they're gonna add their reggae touch onto things, their ragga touch, whether it's gonna be drum and bass, jungle. The reason man like jungle is because of the Jamaicans, really, innit? Like,
thank you.
The Skibbers and
the
everything like that.
Skibbers and all this stuff. They had
even
lyrics and
Shabba,
content.
he was white, but he sounded Jamaican, bro.
Thank you, brother. So that's why I would say that's our thing over rap. I'll just say it. I'll put it out there. That's our thing over rap. But
it's a tricky one, though, isn't it? Rap's evolved differently now, though.
It's evolved now. Yeah. But that was there before rap, and rap stemmed from that. In the sense of you had people like, say, me writing grime lyrics, but then it started to rap. So that's what got us writing, kind of.
I think the thing about grime, it was so fast and so hype that if that wasn't your personality as a person, you couldn't be in it forever. Because grime is very like battle for the microphone amongst bare sweaty brothers in a pirate radio station. If you're on the stage, you're pushing for that reload, sweaty forehead and that, boom, boom, boom. And it had like a raw... You know, this is the best way. I saw Logan Sama talk about this on a documentary. Grime is the voice of the council estates. I like that. That's what I'm going to go with.
You could say that.
I always saw grime as the grown-up version of garage.
Yeah, it's associated.
Evolved into grime.
I just come off a documentary.
I wouldn't say grown up, because garage would be grown crowd. The grime's more a younger crowd.
No, I don't mean that. As in the music, the sound evolved into.
Yeah,
it's true, because Wiley is Wiley is actually like a big part of my progression, actually, and a lot of people don't know that.
Why would you say that?
He got me on Westwards.
Okay.
He got people taking me serious, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never really spoke about this. He knows, obviously. But Wiley don't even know as much as I know. Like, what he done for me was big, bro. Like, there was a time, when me and my boy was talking about this just yesterday. There's a time where people were taking me mad serious in grime, bro. 07, I was on Westwards. I was on Limelights. I was on Cameos. Everywhere I was going, people knew my CD. And what happened is, bro, I just fell back, man. After
what's this, your teenage years?
Nah, I was young still though, 19, 20, maybe 20. 07, 08.
So what was your teenage years like in Hayes?
Same as every other youth, bro. Just out here, ends, girls.
Did you know you was going to be doing music?
Yeah, I always did music, man.
So you knew this is what you wanted to do for life?
Yeah, I love music, man. Music, that's one thing a lot of people, they don't get, bro. Music's a passion. It's deeper than success. When it's like success is a personal path, innit? And at some point, you realise you need money. Money is the big factor that comes into play where there's not a lot of money in music, especially in the early days of UK.
Yeah.
Like, people weren't making money from music early on. So it was like you had to be passionate about it to even go to radio station. To write a 16 to go to the radio next week, I've got to be passionate, innit?
Because you're not getting no money from it or anything.
Yeah,
like
man,
that.
spending more.
Yeah, nah.
Cab, bus, whatever you're doing, however you get into the radio station.
So what do you think of the UK scene? You really just broke it down then, but now then, what do you think of it now? Because it's evolved.
I love it, man. I love it. I'm all about growth, man, and evolution. Just love it, man. I think seeing kids that are bad youths as well that could have gone left. I know people, bro, that went jail at 15 and they ain't come home yet. I know a man like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, growing up around people like that. I ain't seen them again yet. Gone jail, long sentence, ain't coming home for a bit. Got in trouble in there, added years, whatever. Woo. So to see like even like an example, to see like them OFB boys, to wear bust downs and have a mortgage probably now early off of music, beautiful.
So you love it?
Love
no,
it.
of course you have
Love
to
it, bro.
respect it, definitely.
Because back in the day, to have a fucking watch like that, to be out here, bro, doing a
Now, of
mad
course you have to do a mad thing.
risking your freedom.
Yeah,
Do
now
you
you can just sit down and be
Yeah,
creative and write lyrics and get paid.
The level they're taking it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? The level they're taking it is different, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love to see it, bro. I'm a fan of it. I just love music. I've always been the brother, that when I go record shopping, I used to love buying the CD so that I could read the book after. I want to see who produced the tracks.
Oh, yeah, no, of course, yeah. I used to
the
the
A&R.
pictures, everything. I used to
But they don't know about that, no?
They don't know about that, man.
They don't
Sitting
know
on the
about that,
bus,
bro.
you read everything in there before you get back to your stop.
Yeah, no, of course.
You had to be a different brother to do that, though. You had to be.
Course.
You had to love the music
No,
and
of
study
course,
it, like,
of course.
you know what I mean?
No, that's
Like,
how we came up. I think everyone in that
Yeah.
generation, not, but most people, would have done that.
I feel like I'm a hip hop historian in some ways, bro.
No, of course, man. You have to be.
And
You
like,
have
if
to
someone was on a game show, bruv, and they had one phone call, I'd recommend calling me if it was a hip hop question. I'd probably win that for you. You know what I mean? So yeah, to sort of sum it up, I've been through the genres.
be. Yeah.
The first crew was Shaolin in my ends. That changed, and then I used to go. Do you know why I love Shepherd's Bush? Shepherd's Bush was like going uptown if you was in New York. Everything's like awake all night.
Yeah.
Night buses all night.
Yeah,
Shops
yeah.
don't close.
Yeah.
Sweet shops open till 5.
That
Yeah.
waffle shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bagel bite.
Bagel bite, that's
That's it. Bagel bite was super. So it's kind of like you had bare girls over there, man. Bare coolie things, bare banging things, bro. They got a lot. There's a lot of West Indian people in that area. Do you get it? Like every island, you get me? So you got bare different types of girls over there as well.
Yeah, that's a
So man used to love hanging around on road over there like a hood rat. Man be out all night buses and that when we was young.
I was growing up with Carnival, like in West.
That's what I'm saying. It's that,
yeah.
innit? Like that's what it's part and parcel. Like man go Carnival 30 man deep and that.
It was a Carnival every year for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever missed a Carnival?
Yeah, I haven't been back to Carnival since 2015, 2014. Because I started going to America again more.
Okay.
I just started staying out there, brother, not coming home.
Yeah.
But I go Carnival in Brooklyn though.
Yeah.
Brooklyn
What's
Carnival
that like?
crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
Bro, man, they're backing out guns every minute, bro.
We're gonna get into New York. Mo had some
Yeah,
questions
man.
for you though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
let's do it, man.
so let's go with lockdown because we've spoken about that. So did you find yourself in the lab more often?
At first, no. At first, I stayed home because I didn't know where this thing was going, innit?
Yeah.
So I just parked off, bro, for the first 2 months. First lockdown. So the first lockdown, I didn't go nowhere, bro. But once my engineer was basically saying, because he's a business owner and it's a workplace, he's allowed to crack on. So I got back in there after a couple months off. Yeah, that's kind of how we got through it, actually. Just nice little late night studio sessions with him.
Yeah.
Oh, what, you were still working through lockdown and that, yeah?
Not the first 2 months though.
Okay.
Yeah. But the second lockdown, yeah, man, all day I was in the studio all the time, bro.
Did you get any lockdown weight?
You know what, fam? You know, I did a little bit, but I was working out in the garden, innit, on the bench.
Yeah.
But for me, bro, yeah, I like food, bro. I'm a bad guy, bro. Like I'll eat Doritos and mad shit like that.
You gotta eat, man.
Yeah, bro, I love all that. I was drinking a lot of alcohol as well, which was bad.
Yeah, no, that's not
Do you know
good.
what I mean? Friday night, it was kind of like, can't go to the club or nothing.
Yeah.
So man just gonna pour a little Henny,
Yeah.
catch a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it, man.
Yeah.
Take away.
But you wasn't drinking as much though, innit? Because you're home.
I think I might have drunk more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
which is
crazy.
bad. That's bad,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
crazy.
And get
Yeah,
waved
that
and
is,
just fall
that is,
asleep on the sofa.
yeah, I thought you would have
and
just
relax.
got a little glass and then you get waved and just fall asleep. But what you saying you're just going in?
I've got bad habits, bro. Like I'm one of them people. I'm very disciplined. I'm either all in, or
all
not.
out. Yeah.
So when I do that, it's kind of like, you know what, I drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now I'm back on my health thing fully.
Saying
You know
in
what
the
I'm
gym,
saying?
yeah, properly.
Yeah, man, drink like 3-4 liters of water a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. You got to drink water, man.
Yeah.
So you were the first artist from West to go on Tim Westwood?
Maybe
What was that like?
that might be true. Yeah, that might be true because you know what I'll say? I'll say I'm the first artist from West to have my own slot on Westwood.
Okay.
I think people have been bought by e-shoots before. So
What
I'd
do you
say,
mean by own slot?
you know, like the show was about me rather than like, I think because there was, you know, do you remember Aftershock? I don't know if you remember them, Terror Danger and that. Bruiser.
Yeah.
What they did as well, they took some guys from West to their show to spit. But they were like invited through them, where my show was ASB as the guest. Do you get it? So I'd say, yeah, it was fun, man. Like I was saying, Wiley, to get back to that, Wiley actually got me on Westwards, because what happened is, in the early days of being a grime MC, you would go pirate radio and you would see all these people that became stars beforehand, right?
Of course.
So when you go radio with them, Wiley used to like, yo, ring me, man, you're hard kind of thing. Because there's a club in Southall called Tudor Rose that a lot of people don't know about. Tudor Rose is a soca club for like Grenadians and Trinities and that. And that club in itself is a place where they used to put on under 18 grime events. Like it's cruddy club, man. Like people gas it, let off gas in there and that, whatever. Ooh, it's mad. So when the man have seen man get reloads in there, and they're like, bro, he just white you know what I'm trying to say? Like they love him around here. He's getting mad reloads. Wiley used to like let me ring him, like, yo, ring me, shout me. And I was trying to get a beat off Wiley because he's a producer as well. But time, bro. But this guy's an expert of deflecting. Like he'll pick up your call and chat to you for 10 minutes and then say, gotta go. And cut you mid, like, before you get to remind him about the beat. Give me. One time I said to him, like, bruv, like, I've been chatting to you for time, bro. I'm trying to get this beat and that. And he hit me with a wicked deflection, and the deflection turned into the Westwood show. He says to me, yeah. But listen, take this number. It's for DJ Target, who's big in radio now, but at the time he was Roll Deep's DJ. So he's gone, yeah, ring Target. Tell Target I sent you. Target's going to load you up with a beat. Obviously, he's shagging me, technically, but he's helping me still. And then it was DJ Target that said, yeah, come meet me at the radio station. And then when I get there, Target goes to me, you met Semtex before? I say, nah. You met Westwood? Nah, come. So he walked me into their studios while they're on air. Come chat to man. And Westwood, you know one thing I rate about Westwood? Westwood looked at man and said, yeah, he's all right, like kind of thing. He's got a little pinky ring, little something, a watch, you know what I mean? Gave him my CD, and at the time, bro, I can't lie, my CD had 10 pages in a booklet, a barcode. CD was printed proper, fam. He said, who you signed to? I said, I'm signed to me, and I tapped my pocket. And he's like, cool, I like that. Let me know when you're free, come on. And I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm trying to say? So mixing with Wiley gets you places by default. Do you get it? So that, for me, being on Westwood at that point, bro, you know what that is, man. I've rounded up the hood. Yo, my boys, we're going Westwood's blood.
What did you actually do on Westwood? I can't actually remember it. Grime,
bro,
what
twice.
Did you do? Like
twice.
What?
Freestyle. Like a set.
Okay.
Like 10 minutes, 12 minutes straight, bro.
Okay, on the old school radio setup from when he had the mics.
Yeah.
Yes,
You remember that?
Yeah.
Where they have the like 3 mics in a row coming down.
Yeah.
I took some brothers from around here, from around these sides.
Yeah.
Dog Pound.
Okay.
Cold Boy, Wide
From Norwood, yeah?
Yeah, Norwood boys.
Yeah,
man. So I was trying to do this thing where it's like people that I had on my tape and I was rocking with, link up the ends, you get me? So it was like Norwood Utes, my boys from Northwest, Dyer and that. And then us lot from West. And it would be come through and we'd just pattern up. We used to roll, like we rolled into Westwood heavy, bro. He was like, yo. He said, I see the movement, son. He said, I see the movement, son. 20 man, you know what I mean? Like we rolled up deep to Westwoods. And you know what? After that, bro, can't lie, man. I kind of had like, I regret this. It's my one regret. If my one regret was misusing that time, I thought it was normal. This is gonna happen again. Do you get it? I was young, a bit ignorant.
All been there.
I was copying that Aquamaster, little pinky ring, whatever. Whoop-de woo. I thought I was sick, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? I was trying to get to the techno. I was trying to get to the techno marine. You know, I was trying to think. And I just remember getting wrapped up in the world of girls, bro.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Was it that?
Yeah. Like, yo, I'm linking the next thing. I'm just going to cooch with that tonight instead of going studio. And then one day I just started writing again and it didn't feel the same. I wasn't interested. And I think I outgrew grime.
Yeah. You outgrew it, yeah. Because I think that...
That's what I think happened, bro.
I think that happened with me as well. I outgrew that kind of stuff, man.
I was just like, fam. Because you know what I remember? I remember going to Westwoods the second time with the whole gang and they put us in a waiting room. They was like, man, then wait there because we just got to interview gigs over the phone because he was in America or something. This was 2008, early 2008. And this was the start of the gigs craze. And I remember gigs being on the call with Westwood. And Westwood was shot in mad love and he was just talking about his experience in BT or something. And I was just like, raw. And then he was playing Pain as the Essence after. It was that when that come out, that tape. And I was just like... And I remember going home from Westwood and then when man would go to like a party on ends, they were playing big gigs. And the Utes was like dropping his ad-lib Jeez. So everything in life now, you know where people might be like, back in the day, or back, it's hard. Man was saying, jeez. And it was a gigs takeover, bro. And then UK rap pushed grime out the way, if I'm honest. So it was a weird time, and I grew out of it, but at the same time, the transition, I had to fall back for a second because I weren't a rapper really. Obviously, I grew up on rap music because I was a rap DJ. I used to like mix all the hip hop sets in the under 18s raves. So I knew rap, grew on rap, but slowing down the flow was different, man. Do you know what I mean? It was a challenge.
Was it hard?
Yeah, it was a challenge still. I think my first rap mixtape, I think I was a little bit shit.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
What was your first rap mixtape?
Motion Picture Music.
Okay.
It's not even
year
on
did you put that out?
2011. Or 2010 maybe. Yeah, one of them years.
So what made you want to start rapping though, man?
Oh man, I think I just wanted to be involved.
You still could have done grime, you know.
I could have, innit? But I think I wanted to be involved, bro. I think everyone was saying fuck grime, bro. Not like fuck grime literally, but people were like,
I think at that time, and especially the grime youths were seen as the
I don't like that narrative though. I don't know. Do you want to get into? If you get into that, I don't like that, you know. Because
the grime youths were
seen as neeks. That's what you're trying to. That's
you said it.
No, because that's where you're going with it. I can tell.
You said it. I just think they were a bit weird, but
I don't think they were though.
I could have been one of them.
Do you know what
I used to write grime lyrics, but it just got a bit weird to me. I think at that time, it wasn't creative enough. Like you said, the lyric structure, it was simple.
Yeah, it was reload bars.
Yeah, with rap, you could go more in it. A man wanted to go more from writing and express more. So with grime at that time, you couldn't do because the beats wasn't that. It was more party kind of garagey beats. Now, like when Wiley created all this SK and all this stuff, you can write and other producers are coming into it. They're making beats where you can do your thing, but it wasn't like that at the time.
To me, UK rap and grime are one of one in like goes hand in hand. You know why? There's brothers from South here that started on rap, never did grime. But most other areas, they can't tell you that. That's the truth. If they came from East or they came from North or they came from Northwest and West, they did grime at one point. More time. I think South is definitely a place where UK rap is bred. You know what I mean?
Now there's rappers over here, man. There's rappers over here, man.
But when I said the council estate thing earlier, that's what I truly believe, that grime is. Like, you see, if you go to a block here and you see like 20 man, when grime was popping off, you remember, not all 20 of them can be the main guy on the block. So grime was full of man them who might not be the main guy. Where rap, if you look at like PDC or SMS or North Star or whatever, boom, boom, boom. Even North Star, I'm sure they probably didn't mess with grime actually, thinking about it. But you see like them kind of cliques. At that point, you could look at C1 and say, yeah, he's a main guy from Tottenham. Or you could look at Jaja and say he's one of the top boys from Angel Town, you know what I mean? Whereas grime wasn't really about that. It was about man-nemish rather than being the head honcho. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's a hard point to break down.
That's why the togetherness was so there, because it was man-nem, It was
like, that's why I call it council estate music, because it's like, not everyone who comes from an estate has to be a gangster. Not everyone that comes from an estate has to... Most will shop weed and do their little thing and get involved in the fuckery.
At that time, the youths over here in the council estates didn't want to be no grime artists.
Yeah, South's different though. South is different still. But then saying that though, I just watched Elms' episode. Roadside were very grime and very South still.
Now, of course they were. They was one... That was the only...
And Dog Pound.
And Killer P.
Killer P.
Yeah.
Southeast had a lot. Essentials and all that.
But with like Roadside and even like Elm said, they was like more on the road, so they was it was different for them.
Yeah, but so was Crazy Titch. He was on the road, you know what I mean? So was Ghetto initially before he blew. He come out of jail and I met him. So do you get youths that ain't on nothing that do grime 100%.
No, but there's remember there's levels to the road as well.
Yeah, there is. That's what I was trying to.
We can't just sit like.
That's what I was trying to break down.
Yeah, you get just someone who just get a little involvement, but you got names in Roadside. It's roads, like it's road, like you know what I'm saying?
100%. Nah, 100%. That's the point I'm trying to break down. Because they're not neeks, but there's levels. That's what I wanted to...
You can get, not saying that anyone, just a disclaimer that went around stealing peds. You can get someone who just stole peds on the road, but that's what he does and that's his forte. But he's a road, but he's not... There's levels if you understand,
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, you can't
man. Yeah, proper. And you have to be... It's
there's
realistic.
burglars, thieves, all sorts of people for a reason.
But when you come from the hood... Whether it's like worse than someone else's hood or not, whether it just has that little element of ends. Let's call it ends instead of hood, because some people, they think London ain't that hood, whatever. I think it is. But
I'm
let's
always
say,
cool. I'm in my hood, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So let's say the ends, right?
Mm.
When you come from there, if everyone that lived in a block was a killer, no one would live there no more. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm.
I'd be dead or in jail. That's the only two outcomes, right? But then you get that brother that steals the pets. Like my initial name, ASB, antisocial behaviour, come through like some older youths when I was young, putting me through windows to open the front door for them.
No, you get that.
To clear out the crib, you know what I mean? Like that was me as a kid trying to earn something, being misguided.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely levels because at the same time, your other brethren might be deep in the food.
Thank you. Yeah.
The other brethren might be moving around with something on his waist. You know what I mean?
He might see you going through the window and think, what the
fuck
hell are you doing, bruv, man? Come here, man. Take this and go make some money, bruv, man.
Like,
is that what the man there's got you doing?
Trust me, bro.
Do you understand?
Yeah, so I respect what you're saying.
There's levels to this thing here, bruv, man.
And I think grime was an accumulation of different types of guys from different ends coming on radio to talk about their thing and try and get a reload and speak their ends, lingo and whatnot. And I think
grime had more people who worked 9-to-5 jobs.
I think so.
Maybe so, man.
I don't think so initially.
I think so, man.
I don't think so initially.
I don't know where you came from. Like, I don't know.
I think it was just youths that like wanted to talk about their ends. A lot of it. You know what I mean? It's popularity thing. It was the popular thing to do as well. At the time, it was popular to be a grime
was into grime at one point.
Yeah.
And what comes with popularity? Girls, clout. Clout's a new word, but clout comes with popularity.
But I don't remember... Alright, see, we're going to keep it real on 3Smoke today. I don't remember at one point in time the girls ever wanted grime MCs.
At that age, they did, bro.
I think they wanted the drug dealer still.
Probably.
I think the
probably.
I think the roadman was still bigger than the grime. Yeah, I think the bad boy was way bigger than a grime MC.
They should be though.
Yeah, no, but not now. Now
it's fucked up.
Now the MCs are bigger than all the road guys. No matter what. No matter what.
But listen,
you know what I'm saying?
But now, what's the one thing that the MCs get?
Bruv,
money.
Right, there you go.
They get the
that's
bag.
the end result.
That's always been the end result.
So that's the difference, isn't it?
Yeah, because you tell someone you do grime back then, you do what?
Yeah, but that's South,
Your
bro.
man does what?
Oh,
he's a grime MC. Come on, man. This is South, bruv, man. You can't do... Am I keeping it real with you?
I used to know bare things, though, bro. Good things.
What broke that stereotype, and sorry to cut you, what broke that stereotype was most probably So Solid.
Nah, man. So Solid with garage, by the way. A lot of people get that mixed
but
up.
that's where...
Nah, they were garage, bro. But they never did grime.
They never did grime, but it's the same sort of stuff. They had lyrics on their track. Like,
grime was more gritty than garage.
When Asher dropped and Mega Man's rolling in the Lexus and
they were lit though.
They
were lit. Like they were truly lit, bro.
This is what I'm trying to say.
That's why the girls rated that.
Here's my point.
Do you get me?
That's what brought the street attention to that.
Yeah, but what did they have? What did So Solid Crew have?
Well, they were getting paid.
They got money. It all comes down to money, bro. You could be anything you want. If you got money, they like you.
No. But then as grime MCs, yeah, it's good because this is debate. Because the people are going to be debating as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But Mega Man's known on his end before rap or before grime, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm trying to say.
He's a junction boy, isn't he?
It's pillars before the... Do you understand? Like, I don't think if it wasn't them, that could have happened. If it was just a bunch of youths from an estate, no one knows, that's not going to happen, bro.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
But then could that just be a case of... Because I'm pretty... not to offend no one, but I'm pretty sure the whole of So Solid Crew weren't known before So Solid. As individuals.
Yeah, they're known in their ends, man.
What, every single one of them?
They're known in their ends. People know who they are,
then
man.
That means that if a grime crew comes, they might be known in their ends then. As individuals.
But it's different. I don't know.
Do you know what I'm trying to say, though?
Me, this would be like... Because remember, we're from different sides of the water, so you get the... What's it called? I think... Me, personally... I think it's an opinion, isn't it?
Because you see, I'll give you an example as well.
Being known in the South, you're known everywhere.
Yeah. Can be like that. It can be.
Like, we might not know the people in Northwest who's boom, 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 or East who's boom, boom, boom.
Until later on. South's big though, bro. That's what a lot of people think.
In South, they don't really care about that. That's the next important point. They don't really care because everybody, not saying it's not like that everywhere, it's like that everywhere now. Everyone in South thinks they're bad. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Or thinks they're the
No, bro,
they're the
definitely.
man.
Look, listen, bro.
Where in other ends you could have unity.
When I was young, I used to catch the 295 night bus if I had a madness in the ends and I had to get out the ends to go to one girl's house called Keisha in Winstanley Estate. Right? No, this is facts.
Facts.
Keisha's my people.
Winstanley Estate.
Yeah. It's my people. Tasha, Keisha, the sisters. Keisha's my brethren. Mum, they're Jamaican fully. Her mum used to work in one pressing plant in Twickenham where they made all the ragga records. And she used to give me records because she knows a DJ. So I used to get all of like Egyptian rhythm, all the versions and that. Whatever, whoop-de-woo. But I used to go their yard and chill low-key from my end and that. And going through that block to get into her flat was a mad thing. Bare yardies outside, bruv. Bare yard man on the car smoking and then youths. Where you from? I used to lie sometimes. I'm from Wandsworth. Just make up a South area. Yeah, I'm from Ballon. Do you get it? Like, because when you say man's from West, bro, we been over here. You know what I'm trying to say? But if I'm from South, it might just be my cousin's yard or something.
Yeah.
But I used to skate through there and see bare man outside, bro. So I know South was definitely a bossy, not like it was something. It was a place where it had a lot more history.
And you see, like what you're saying, like, and even in them times, they're like, Hayes, did you go all around your area?
What, as in like?
Did you go Grove? Did you go
yeah. I'm a true West man, bro.
You got guys, and this is all like the whole of South, not just like Battersea or.
Oh, that's why the size comes into play,
what's
though.
It called? Because they will just
massive, bro.
Yeah, like you got Battersea, man. It's just in Battersea.
You could be running, bro. Yesterday I was at a barbecue in South, bro, in East. Sorry, but the one old Jamaican brother that I was sipping a little yak with, chatting. He said he's from North Peckham Estate when it first would come out. He said the first year it was made, his mum moved in there, and it was like a breeding ground for crime because of the way it was built. He was like,
you wouldn't want to go there.
Yeah, but I've never been in my life because I'm not from there.
If you know how that looked, bro.
But he was breaking it down to me from a different level, bruv. So imagine you're from Peckham, yeah? To put it into perspective, and you're a bad boy in Peckham, yeah?
Yeah.
Run things over there.
Yeah.
Bruv, and then you're not even thinking about West. That's far. Even you're probably more likely to have a cousin in the East.
You're not even thinking about no other part of South.
I was about to say that, but obviously you probably would know people from Bricky if you're from there, whatever. But certain parts you won't know anyone from,
At that time, very few.
Yeah, it's far away.
Yeah, that time, very few. Not even that far away. It's that you come into Bricky's a problem. Or you come into there's
stay out of the way kind of thing.
That's what it is, yeah. Unless you're coming for smoke, which some crews did come for smoke.
Yeah.
That's how it was in South, man.
No, it's true. But do you know what I will say? I will say this. If you think of, let's say like West, right? I'll use examples. If you think of West. West is small, but there are certain parts of West that the brothers from there are serious guys, bro. You get me? Like Acton,
everywhere.
for instance.
Yeah, that's what people have to understand.
Acton is a place that's underrated, fam. Like Acton's got some serious OGs, bro.
Of course it has.
Like proper serious brothers. But then you go Tottenham, and Tottenham's so small. The rest of North, people know about it, but not to discredit it, but Tottenham holds mad weight in the streets.
Yeah.
And there's certain areas that it's just notorious in the roads for the way it's built, the people that live there, its history. Places like Tottenham, Hackney, Brixton, Peckham, Stonebridge Park in Northwest. People over them sides and that have got mad history, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're notorious areas.
Of course.
Facts. So I think that plays a big part. Because if you think about it, fam, grime don't necessarily come out of them areas as well.
No, it doesn't.
And that's why my brain's just racking that up. Like,
it doesn't.
I don't know no grime youths from Stonebridge Park, bro. And that's not South. Do you get it? So it's kind of like grime is the average council estate.
The only crew I think, like Channel U-Towns was Suncycle.
But they weren't grime, were they?
No, it was like a ragga thing mixed with rap. That's where I think Squilla came from.
Gappy Ranks and them.
Big up Squilla as well, man.
Come on, Villain, my guy, bro.
Big him up.
Gappy Ranks, old school Tubby T.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. So you're seeing all this stuff now, like this podcast stuff. You've had one years ago. When did you start your podcast?
2015.
2015. How much podcast was in the UK then?
There weren't many, bro.
How many though? Who was doing it?
I would like to say the only people that were really dabbling in it would be Chucky. Chucky Online. And maybe, I haven't done my due diligence, but maybe 3 shots of tequila. What
made you see that angle there? Because I was on it. Remember, I was telling you I'm going to start one from earlier. I just so happens we started it now, but people think, well, like Mill and them lots on the pod. No, we was meant to start this years ago. But what made you do it?
You know what it is, yeah? My one brother from my area called P, serious guy, proper brother, 30. it was mad because he knew all the American youths that I knew because I've been going to America from time, innit? And one time, like, Cormega was like, yeah, come link, man, when he got to UK, innit? So my brother, he's one of them brothers that probably done mad push-ups to Cormega's album back in the day. I said, you rolling? He's like, yeah, I'm rolling. You get me? Of course I'm rolling. We go to link Cormega and like he just went silent kind of thing. Didn't know what to say to him. You know what I mean? Because he's one of them brothers where it's like, you grew up listening to him. He's not going to beg it. Got there and it's just like, yeah, big up, brother. Yeah, cool. And I'm there chatting to Cormega. Yeah, man, the other day, woo, woo, woo. Queensbridge this, London that. And when we leave, he's like, yo, fam, how do you talk to him like that? I said, what do you mean? He said to me, like, bro, you're talking to him like he's just normal. I said, he is. He's like,
he got starstruck.
Yeah, but it's not, I wouldn't like to say starstruck, only he could tell me if it was that. Because Cormega, I wouldn't say is a blinding star in terms of like commercial success and whatnot. But it was someone that he would never thought he would meet. So you could like bracket it as that.
Someone who gets starstruck with certain people.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But he was just, we was in the car after and he was just like, bruv, like the way you just spoke to man was like, he's from the block. And I said, bruv, he's a human, fam. And he was like, yeah, but bro, like you had him talking about stuff that like I wouldn't think he's going to talk about, you know what I mean? So he was like, you got to record. He said, you got to record these things. How can we do that? And that's where the convo come from. So I give credit to him for that. Yeah, he was the person that enlightened me to the fact, that if you're having these mad conversations with people, if you can catch them on a radio show or something like that, they're going to be groundbreaking.
What was your podcast called again?
Real Talk, True Stories.
Yeah, check out Real Talk, True Stories.
It's on hold at the moment.
It's on hold, but my episode's still on YouTube, man. You done an episode
now your
with me.
episode's classic, man.
That's on classic. There, so yeah.
Murder Mook.
Yeah.
Jaja.
Yeah.
SAS.
Yeah.
Black Child from Murder Inc.
Yeah.
Unkasa, Dipset.
Yeah.
Who else is on there, bro? There's another one as well. Big Twins, Infamous Mob. Loads, bro.
Yeah, I got to big you up for that, man. I definitely got to big you up and for inviting man down on that.
Nah, even, bro, you know, your interviews.
Even doing it
crazy,
and having
bro.
the vision to do it, bro, man.
But the thing is with that, it's like I struggled to maintain it at the time because technology was different then. So the technology thing was kind of like memory cards.
It wasn't even like a podcast scene. I knew like Joe Budden had these and little things, so I thought, people are gonna start doing this in the UK. Okay, ASB started doing it. Cool. All right, what is this? Let me go down. Let's see what's going on.
Even Tricky.
Yeah.
Tricky used to ring my phone and say, yo, bruv, that podcast thing you're doing, I want to do that too. How do I do it? He had no clue. So early doors, I used to say to him, look, this is what you got to do. This is how you use the RSS feed. And even he said to me the other day on the phone, he said, bruv, I'm sorry. I said, about what? He said to me, bruv, I've been on podcast interviews and I forgot to big you up so many times, bro, and it just hit me today. And I said, nah, man, it's calm. You get me? It's calm. People, it is what it is. But like...
But he acknowledged it.
Yeah, do you get it? Which was dope.
About it,
And I told him I was coming here and he said to big you up. He said all the years that you never bucked. And the same generation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a kind of thing where I told him the same thing, like when Mills started his one. Like, fam,
eventually we get everyone down there, man, and wrap it up and try and get something in, man.
But I just saw a lane in it. And then there was one, I'll never forget, I was in Brooklyn, I was in Flatbush and I was on the block. Shorts, vest on, summer, chilling. We're talking about it. And I'm talking to one brother. He says to me, bruv, that thing you're doing is proper. He said, but where you're going wrong is your... these were wise words as well. He was like...
Let me hear them, man. I need it.
Yeah, it's deep. He said, where you're going wrong is you're basing it off of your brand. Real Talk, True Stories, episode 1. He said, push that aside, bro. And say... the guest name first and say about his life in the caption. Do you get it? And then he said, what's going to happen then is that brother that's on your show, he's going to come, they're going to find him because they're looking for him, not you. Take your ego out of it.
And see, look, you see what you just dropped there? That's one of the things that I already established when I started to do this thing.
Is it?
I said, this podcast is not about ill mill.
You get it?
That's why you see me Millie Wayne. You know what I'm saying? That's my host. I'm hosting. I had to take the ego out of it. Even what some people will say, like you get certain men saying, rapper wise. Yeah. What the are you? But you got to take all of that away. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? It's about what the person being interviewed has got to say, and you know what I'm saying. And so
when he said that to me, bro,
it's not about man.
I looked at my brother. I said to him, I didn't know him that well either. He was my friend's friend. I said, Spud man for that.
Providing a service, man.
Real. He said, that's real. Like, you get me? He said, if Jim Jones come on your thing, no disrespect, bro, but I'm here for gym. But if you do a good job, I like you as well.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, that's deep. Do you know what I mean? Felt that as well. I felt I come home and changed it. But my biggest problem was like, you see how you got the setup in pattern. Like my setup was kind of.
Yeah, your setup was nice, bro.
No, it was nice, but the people that was helping me weren't involved fully enough. So if they weren't available on a certain day, couldn't do it. And then once they went missing, and I had to find new ones, and then it was like one day I remember, I'll never forget it. I had like 2 guests lined up, both cancelled, but last minute, and I'm sitting there in a studio with all the equipment ready to go and nothing to do. And that was a point for me where I said, you know what, I need to go back to the drawing board because people can cancel. That's human.
Yeah.
But if they both happen to cancel last minute on the same day, it's my money down the drain.
Yeah, of course.
So at that point, I remember like, let me just do let me not put the pressure on myself of doing one every 2 weeks. Let it just be a kind of one of those platforms where every now and then something comes out, but it has to be quality. So when I done the murder,
you can do it like that if it has to be quality.
It has to be a guest that people were shocked as well. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like when Murder Moot came on, I got him on the Margs Pen Game Challenge.
Yeah.
It went off because of that.
Yeah, you
like,
didn't.
Yeah, man, you get me.
Now you're a good guy, man. You're a good guy.
Man. I see what
I try, blood. You're not keeping it to yourself. You try to bring people in. Like even with me, you've known me for like over 10 years now, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think you're like, if I could pinpoint an artist like from the States and the way they've came into the game, it would be French Montana. Yeah.
I hear that still.
This is where we're gonna go into This Is Me TV because that's how I met you.
Yeah, you got a good point. Cocaine City.
That's how I met you. So
I'm a hustler, bro. That's what
you called us up saying you wanted to film, and I don't know, how was my response, man? What happened, man?
Yeah, nah, you're this is the thing. You're like the American brothers. Yeah. American brothers are just game. Like, what are you dealing with? I'll jump on that. English people are stush. Rodney said it. When Rodney P said it on this episode.
Stush, bruv, man.
That's why everything.
I'm putting this out. Like I said, it's like some of you, I don't even know whether to holler at you. So if you want to come on 3Smoke, just send a message and holler because I don't know how you're gonna act. And you know what I'm saying? It's
true.
Let's start it off like with in a good way.
Fam, man could all have an ASB F64 with good views, and they think they're too big to talk to anyone. That's how England is.
Yeah, I don't want that sort of attitude, man, because we're all the same, man.
Like,
and you could lose it.
Yeah, bro.
Easy come, easy go.
Easy come, easy go, bro. It goes quicker than it comes.
That's it,
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you're hot. You're not always going to be hot. Or something that's hot, it has to go
Chipmunk
cold.
said something on some platform a while ago, and it got reposted on Instagram, and it was like, you only get your first shot once. Like, you come in the game, everyone's like, who's this? Their attention. And then if you don't utilise it right, your second effort, third effort, fourth effort, it's like, oh, him again. Yeah, he's all right. I've seen him before. It's not the same. The impact's not the same. I fucked up with the grime days. Like I was saying, I went to chase girls. I started getting into designer garms, and I had something going on at the time that was generating more money than music. And that was doing it for me. And then when I come back to do the music, bro, all these man didn't know me again.
Yeah, that's because you took time out.
Yeah, they didn't know me again. The radio DJs and that, like, who? Like, you know them ones, like, bro, but I was on your show. Yeah, but you was putting in work then. And I'm like, oh, fucking no, bro. Like, man's...
What made you want to do This Is Me TV?
I think because, right, so you see the America thing comes into it. So I got family in America. They're like, they're not family, but they're family. You know them ones? And I've been going to America from knee high with the family holidays. But what would happen, it would be like the American culture, I soaked it all up. You know what I used to think here, because I'm from West and I'm around Northwest and West, that it's kind of because I'm from there, but it's not. It's nothing to do with that. It's to do with all the times that I used to go out there. I just love the American culture. I love everything from like the food, the girls, the style, the confidence, the bravado, and even Mega from SAS said it on my podcast. The ambience. I love that when he said that, because I know exactly what he meant. It's like when you get to New York, and you come off the plane. Fam, when you jump in the cab and they're playing Hot 97 live and Funk Flex is going ham on the radio, just like you look around and you see the skyscrapers and it makes London look small, bro. Yeah. Like, bro, fam, when you're cutting through Manhattan and you go, you can't see the top of the building, and you're like, raw.
Mad.
You've been crazy.
Not the East Coast, I've been West Coast.
Yeah, West Coast is nice. It's a bit boring in LA for me. I can't stay there long.
Nah, you're a city guy, man.
Yeah, I'm a city boy.
You're Harlem.
Yeah,
Fast, man. West London.
You get me? And that's glad you said that, because that's what it is. It's like that mixed with that made me want to be like Americans. They they're very outgoing and they're hustlers, bro.
Yeah.
To the point where like they might want to be a rapper, but if they know that the rapping ain't working that well, they might have to DJ as well. And then now you've got the social media thing where it's like you can be a stripper like Cardi B and become a successful rapper and then get into whatever you're getting into from there, influencing, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think America used to make me see the bigger picture. That's the right way to put it.
Yeah, Americans are very friendly. And they're open.
English people are prissy. Prissy as in a bit like stuck up, you know, like, not sure. They were a bit more calm and patient, a bit more, I'm not going to jump in that because I don't know what it is yet. Whereas Americans would be like, oh, you got a podcast? Yeah, man, I'll pull up, man. Come to my yard. On Casa from Dipset. Yeah, man, where you at, son? Come to my mom's crib in the projects in Holland. I jump out the cab and I'm in St. Nick's projects. And he's like, yeah, son, come to building 6, son. I'm just going to meet you by the elevator, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, cool. Man, get there. We're in the yard, bruv. His family's there and we're just interviewing on the table, drinking Henny.
Yeah.
Real brother.
Yeah.
Show man love. I met him at Jim Jones and Davies video shoot.
Still. Yeah, that's
the night before. I didn't even know him that well.
Yeah.
Met him the night before, bro.
So what do you prefer though, New York or London?
I love London, bro. I'm a Londoner. I'm not a fake one of them fake brothers, you know. Like
you had to
I've never put on the American accent in my bars or nothing. Like I've always, even out there, fam. I've chilled with certain man, in the studio, and they're like, "Yo, bro, man, like if you just add a bit of a fake accent, you'll blow." And I'm like, "Bro, chill, son. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, man have told me put on an American accent, Americans in modern day.
That's nuts.
And then you'll get bigger out here. I'm like, bro, I don't care then. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, but you don't want to. Your career ain't for.
I told them, bro. If I go home after that, I can't look at my fucking brethren in the eyes, bro.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna laugh at me.
So what do you think of even though that's far from today's era, that rappers that used to do that sort of stuff?
It's mad, bro. It's mad. Remember bro, when I used to chat to you, I used to say to you, you was one of the only ones that didn't, innit?
Yeah, well. No, of course not, man.
But man said, of course not. Like they did, like that was normal then, bro.
Yeah.
Like even, bro. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I think the I don't want to use the word generation, but the year group under you lot, because I'm gonna guess based on like who you're affiliated with, musically, the DVSs and that them ones that are probably just under you in school years, right? Would that be correct? I might be wrong. I don't know. It's just a guess. Temp Man and them kind of.
What, being younger than me?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they are. Yeah.
It's just a guess. So of course. That's when I started liking it more because they didn't do that. So that kind of sums up how I felt about it. Like I would see people who had good lyrics, but I couldn't get past the accent. Do you know what I mean? We'd be chilling, watching DVDs, and I'd be like, so that man looks serious over there, but it's a bit mad.
To my next question, because you come from it as well. What did you think of the DVD era? Do you miss it?
It's a good era, man. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. You like the
I do and I don't. It's
Would
weird.
you like to see a DVD kind of format online where someone's done something like that?
Yeah. I think there's more. Could be more of that.
Would you like to see those sort of companies come back, like Streets Incarcerated, Media Massacre, and so forth?
Do you know what? I was always mad affiliated with South, bro, growing up.
Yeah.
When I deep it.
Yeah.
Because I was on Sticky Business too, but it never came out.
Okay.
Yeah, man. That was a proper South DVD. The owner said to me, fam, I can't lie, you're the only non-South brothers on this. Stan, the man.
Stan, yeah.
He said you're the only non-South brothers on this DVD.
The man that used to come and
come chicken shop in Bush.
They just want, but they're gonna get the raw, uncut footage from man, bruv. I need to find part 1 of that. We smashed that shit up.
Yeah, you was on that.
Yeah, I need to find that.
You see, that's the thing. Part 1.
But that's what it was though, because Stan just said, well, "I'm gonna try to do a DVD."
Yeah, see,
that's what it was, and it shot it, didn't it? Everyone,
bro, that was a big one.
That's what I'm trying. And the guy just tried to do it, and it worked.
I think South they made a way for DVDs because South they kind of was trying to cut through the grime noise a bit, and it was hard. Because you're a rapper. Rapping and grime is dominating in terms of popular culture.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
So Streets Incarcerated done a really good job with that, in my opinion. Because what they would do is they would put you, man.
I think everybody at that time done a good kind of job.
Yeah, but some people were one or the other though. Like if you went to East, it was just pure East grime crews. Yeah. And then you didn't care. Yeah. I didn't care. You know what I mean? Whatever. Then if you went to...
No, but I even though I didn't care, I've always respected it.
Yeah, respect is cool, but you're not going to go and spend your hard-earned £20 on an East London grime DVD.
Nah, because we're trying to build this thing over here.
Exactly, that's my point.
Yeah, we're trying to build this over here.
Streets Incarcerated done an amazing job of mixing rap and grime. They would have Estelle talking about her come up, and then afterwards, Crazy Titch will come on with Lethal B. Then they'll go back to PDC. You get it? They were the moment that made me realise that UK urban culture is one. It's just different. We separate it too much, but it's similar.
No, it is one. It has to be one. There's nothing with a rapper doing a joint with a grime artist and vice versa. And that's how it works. It's music. It's about
because a lot of grime MCs didn't make good music.
No.
Big statement.
No, and that's where with rap you could make good music. And I was even thinking that today. No, I think that AJ Tracy guy's alright, innit?
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's a grime artist, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's modern, isn't it? He's a modern artist where he can kind of do a trap tune as well.
Yeah, so I don't know which the tunes I hear on the radio and I like it, if it's grime
Grime's
or
not the same now, man.
That's what I was thinking.
Dot Rotten, for instance, if you go back, he's a good example of a grime guy that can make music.
That's what Killer P was just saying. He was saying he's underrated. He said he's in his top 5 as well.
Yeah, he's serious, bro. We could go and make a whole...
I got to check him out because you're both saying he's serious.
He had melodic choruses. Yeah. He made the beat and spat the 16th. So you already...
And some Kanye stuff, man. He's on a different...
Yeah,
he's on a different planet. He's on a different planet. Yeah, no, from when you're doing all of that,
he was doing a lot of good stuff for the game.
Planet when it comes to music, bruv, man. You know what I'm saying?
J2K as well, the guy that owns Crep Protect.
Yeah, he used to rap as well, innit? Yeah,
grime.
Yeah, grime.
But you see him, he rapped on grime.
Yeah. He
and he was
my
brother as well. Like he was one of the first people to show me a lot of love as well.
So it's him who does the Crep Protect. That's his company.
He's involved with that still. He's involved.
Yeah, now big him up. That's big business.
Yeah, but J2K, he had Heat in the Streets Volume 1.
Yeah.
And then Heat in the Streets Volume 2. He got a lot of criticism sounding a bit like Wiley, but they're from the same neighbourhood, bro. So it's like maybe that's just the accent, you know what I mean? Because East people have that kind of tone, innit?
Yeah.
But he was rapping, bro, on a Cameron beat, and then afterwards it'd be a grime tune after. So he was showing true versatility. Do you know what I'm trying to say? In an era where it was either you were grime or rap. So he was one of them guys that I clocked early. Yeah, man, he can do that.
So what do you think of like now the grime artists are more jumping to do rap songs? Like they will more jump on like the drilly kind of sound.
I don't blame him, bro.
Beats. You don't blame him?
I don't blame him, man. I can't lie, I done a tune called Lifestyle recently in January. And it's the one with the Ferrari, you know that video? The Lambo.
Yeah, we talk about your videos. You're looking all lit in the videos and stuff. Like you're stepping it up, man. What made you want to take it so serious now, though?
That's why I put the podcast on hold, bro. Because I sat there one day and I thought, there's an age expiration date on a rapper.
You think?
Yeah, I do.
We're trying to throw that out the window.
No, I agree. It should be.
Yeah, well, we're throwing it out the window.
But last night made me change my mind talking to that yard brother.
Yeah, no, we're because I'm in the game.
Yeah,
like, we do podcasts, but I'm in the game. Like we're throwing it out the window. I just ain't released. So,
but what if though you was 32 and you ain't released nothing yet, and you come out for the first time? What about that?
You got a chance, depending on if your music's hot.
What if you're 36 and you never came out? You got a chance.
It's just depending on your music, man.
I agree.
It depends on the music
in the reality
and the background check when it comes to rappers.
Yeah,
now that's kind of thrown out the wood.
At 36, you shouldn't be active.
But he might not be active.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, of course not. But that's a gunshot. Yeah, he shouldn't be active. But he might be coming from a real place.
Yeah, he might
have been.
But guess what?
Listen to me.
No, but guess what? You still think he's an old fella.
No, but let me break the story down. He might have been 16, caught a murder case. Been writing all his life and what's it called? Now he wants to come out and do his dream, which is music.
Yeah. True. However, though, let me ask you a question though.
Yeah.
Will the youths them know him about his murder case?
They won't know him, but he's gonna tell this through his music and through his story, and
it's true.
He might be a savior.
Do you know what's mad about this? You're absolutely.
He might be a savior.
Fam, you are 110%
He might tell
correct.
them, look, you don't do that at this age because this is what's gonna happen. I done 20 years. It took 20 years of my life. I didn't even get to go to the prom.
There's man them, yeah. No, but there's man them doing that now. They're doing that now. They're saying that, and no one's listening properly because they're not their age group.
No, but I think that's taken over more. So you got more everyone trying to rap now.
Nah, but I'm saying there's man them right now.
Yeah.
That are solid brothers, done bare time, and they're good spitters.
Yeah.
And they got history in music, and they're getting overlooked. Because the youths are talking the smoke that the youths want to hear.
See, what I reckon...
It's ignorance, bro.
Like Mel said, if they come out of prison, they're living their dream.
Yeah.
I think if they jump on the drill scene, it's a bit hard for an elder, I think, to hit the drill scene.
Nah, he's got to make music. You got to make music. You got
to make music.
Yeah,
do you know what? Music. Look, this is the truth, right? If you're young...
Me just coming back out now and just doing drill, that's crazy. I can't do that.
No, it's not. It's not,
crazy,
bro.
But
it depends.
I can touch drill beats. If I
you can touch the beats.
Yeah, if I was to feature with a young artist and that's what he's doing. Yeah, but me just coming out and just doing drill and I'm talking about when I see my up, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah. Like, I can't be doing this shit, bruv, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper,
Too old
though.
for that
That's
shit.
what I
Listen,
do.
even-
Thank
I'm
you.
doing
I'm a
drill
rapper, but
now.
I got to paint my
I'm
picture,
not
bro.
talking about
It's
drillings.
always going to be painted, B.
I'm not talking about no ops, bro.
express.
In that tune, I said, I ain't got ops, I got haters. I ain't got props, I got papers. What's your lifestyle like? Mine's highly blessed and favoured.
Yeah.
But that's a drill beat, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
But you can talk that on it.
Yeah, of course.
You can show them that you can do this on it.
Man's not talking about no ops, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm just
Yeah.
doing my thing. If you're a
Yeah.
hater, fuck you.
Because the beats are crazy. Some of the
Yeah,
beats are
bro,
crazy, and
it's
it
mad.
inspires you to do whatever you're doing.
But
so
hear
what
what
you
though?
gonna do?
That
Not
rhythm,
paint?
that lifestyle rhythm that I brought up,
Yeah.
my 2 verses on that rhythm, yeah, were written in 2006.
Yeah.
How about that? They
Yeah,
were
see?
grime verses that I never used.
No, but we've
And
always
they
said
sound
that.
them perfect, bro.
Yeah, but it would do because it's drill and it's the same tempo.
bro.
Yeah, so
You
that's
just
why
gotta deliver
that's why
different.
grime artists find it very easy to make that transition.
See
They
it
just
there,
spit
bro.
their grime lyrics on
Crazy.
it. Yeah.
That's why R.A. and that are hard on
don't
that shit, you know what I mean?
think, yeah. Don't think that you're rapping.
Mm.
Cause when we come and we put on a beat that is not moving at that tempo, you're in problems, bro. And I've heard some of you like
'cause
try and
rapping
jump
is
on some of these
different, yeah.
beats. It's different, bruv, man. Don't think that this drill thing is like,
It's still a form of rap, though.
it's a form of rap.
yeah.
Definitely, I would
subgenre.
never take that away from it. But it's not the rappers, man.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
It's not the rappers, man. And we need some of the rappers. And I'm
It's
glad.
another true sound of
That's
the
why I'm
UK,
going to
though.
make a disclaimer as well, public disclaimer. I'm glad that Potter's winning. I'm glad that he got his deal because he's a rapper.
Yeah, he's doing good, man.
We need more people like that. You know
man,
what I'm
big up.
saying? And that's what we're saying. We need substance. We need substance.
The game,
So
the game needs it all.
and that's what you see,
needs
and
it
that's and you seeing, and I'm seeing it from when Potter come back out, and I predicted it.
Yeah.
I predicted
Yeah,
it. I said,
you told
Potter's,
me that.
I
I know,
said
yeah,
Potter's
we spoke.
gonna come and flush everybody out.
Yeah, you said that.
Because why everyone's just talking about diamonds, chains, litty,
There's room for more.
bitches, shit.
Yeah, there's
people
definitely room for more.
outside live a normal life. The
Yeah, man.
average people's not living like that, man. They're not living like that. And some of you rappers ain't living like that. So just stop lying and let's keep it real and rap that real shit, bro, man. And that's what gets through, bro, man.
But that's why grime was so big. Because they were more relatable than a
Yeah,
rapper that lives a certain lifestyle as well.
But fish and chips and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool,
Shit,
son.
you know, this guy and that. I know he was like, because it's from East. That, bro, it's a more relatable genre of music.
Yeah, no, of course it was
Yeah,
at that time. But now, I think the drill...
So the average Joe can relate to the
Yeah,
grime
no,
MC
definitely.
more. That was the point I was trying to make, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, so you've been in the game for about 10 years.
Yeah, on and off, yeah,
And
therefore.
you've been in and out of America.
Yeah.
And obviously here. So how have you seen the landscape as a rapper and the genre in both here and America? How it's changed over the last 10?
Good question, man. I think now they intertwine. Now, yeah, like I've definitely been in the middle of Brooklyn in a barbershop getting a late night cut, trying to show these man Young Spray and Jay Spades and that on the telly.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, they're alright. That's it, because they're just not reacting to it because it's England. You know what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
of
say?
course.
Old school shit.
Mm.
And then they'll be like, oh, London like that? Word. Yeah, word, man. And then they fling on back to their thing.
Mm.
But now, it's got to the space that when I'm out there, they ask, oh, yeah. See
That's
that,
why I
that
like...
Dave boy, man, that gigs.
I like when you cut. That's what I like when you brought GQ to the lab and then I played him that joint using the video.
Yeah.
And then he said, "You don't rap like them other. What's it called? You rap like you've been rapping for a while."
Yeah.
And I said to him, "Why you
He
say
clocked
that?"
it.
Because he said the English rappers is kind of basic, but he could check that. There's none of that. Like we ain't playing that game over here, bro.
Bro, I'll tell you about him though. He's from Queensbridge.
He's from Queensbridge, and I like that he clocked it and
rappers in
respected it.
Queensbridge,
Yeah,
bro.
and that's all we want. That's all it is.
The people
man.
that they've grown under is
Yeah.
different level, innit?
Thank you, bro,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
And that's the same what we grown. That's what we was listening to.
Rapping, like for real rapping.
That's what we was listening to. So just because we're from the UK, it doesn't mean we just do it in a
Yeah.
different way, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The US made me take music more serious now. Because I'm going to America and getting more love in America than I was getting in my own city, bro. And I think what happened, it weren't because people in my own city didn't like me. It was more to do with that I had a chance back in 2007 and I kind of blew my shot a little bit and no one was...
You keep going back to that. You see that as a crucial point, innit?
No, because I clocked it.
Yeah.
Like at that point, people took me very seriously, bro.
But
I could get on Kiss 100.
I meant
could
to
get
tell
on
you
this.
though, but that chance ain't blown, man.
It's not now. I'm here
bro.
doing the best I've ever done right
work
now, bro.
rate, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. It's work rate. It's never that chance is blown. Work rate.
But you'd be silly not to acknowledge it though.
No, you got to.
Yeah, you have to. You know what I'm trying
You have
to
to
say?
acknowledge everything.
Yeah.
You have to reflect.
It's a learning curve. It's a moment.
That's why didn't you see? I acknowledged straight away that you gone back to that point a couple times.
Yeah. I've never spoken about it before as well, though.
Yeah.
That's why, remember I was saying, I'd rather come where the voice needs to be heard, which is here. It's not about going to...
And it's good to speak about these things, because, definitely.
Bro,
some people keep a lot inside, and...
Some interviews in the music industry are shallow. Like, if I go to a radio station, I've got to talk before the advert comes on. Do you get it? Here, there's no commercials, bro. There's no advert. We can talk, we get waved. I've known you 10 years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to say that you ain't going to ask me an awkward question. That's cool. We can do that all day.
Yeah, I ain't even got no awkward questions, man.
You get the angle. You get the angle, though, what I'm saying. It's like... But when I go to America, how are Americans, yeah?
You made me seem like a grime hater, though, but I'm not. No,
you're not. Do you know what it is? Do you know why I did that? I defended grime as someone that's been in it.
Yeah.
Because I know guys in grime that will shoot you in the face.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Now, of course, there's that in everything. Yeah, no, there's that in everything.
But like, you see, like when Hypo done the Not For The Radio, he made it sound like everyone that does grime is a waste man. Everyone that does,
you can never say that now.
And I know for a fact that there's grime youths that are fucking surty, bro.
Yeah.
It just depends who you are, where you're from, rather than the genre you're spitting. What's the point?
Yeah.
You're more likely to get a shotter and a trapper and a gunman in rap, though, in the UK, but grime still, like Slew Them crew. From Leytonstone, they were my guys, fam. I used to go and Slew Them radio. And then man there, Chronic. Do you remember Chronic? With the dreads. You're a serious guy, bro. You get me? And now I won't talk on what he's on, but people know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was a serious guy in his ends.
Yeah.
And he was a grime.
There's dancers that are serious, bro.
Yeah.
There's dancers that punch up rappers and all these sort of things. This is what goes on outside, B, man.
That's when he went from a body pop to a shot. Yeah, no, I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? So don't underestimate nobody. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate nobody. I wasn't, but I was just saying.
I get what you mean, though.
Yeah.
Because if you look at JME.
You get weirdos doing grime at that time, and you wouldn't really get you couldn't be a weirdo in rap.
Nah, you can't.
You're gonna get checked.
It don't really make sense.
But grime, they didn't need to check you because it was all about fun and who had the best lyrics.
Like JME wasn't a weirdo, but he was himself, and he was different.
You get a guy from Brighton Beach.
And he would be true to him.
You get a guy from Brighton Beach. He puts it together well.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And he's embraced, man. And everyone's saying he's hard. You
could be from Southend on Sea.
If that time in UK rap coming from Brighton Beach and you're trying to rap, nigga, no one is listening to you.
Yeah,
man.
you're right.
Fuck this guy, bro, man. Who the fuck's this guy, bro? Man? Tell him to catch a starfish or something. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Hey, listen, bro.
Don't
get the train here today. Yeah, we don't want you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I hear that.
Not saying that there ain't good rappers in Brighton. I'm just saying how the perspective was at that time.
It's true. That's the point that I think needed to be raised.
Now everyone can rap, innit? Anyone can do it. You can go in your room, you can just decide to rap, and you can be. But at the time when it was being established, you just couldn't be anybody just coming in.
Yeah, that's a big fact. That's a big
way. Like you said, it was certain movements: North Star, Mashtown, SMS, PDC, the
OC.
Junction thing. You know what I'm saying? All over everyone, man. That's what was going on. The Peckham, SM1, like it was movements,
Suspects,
bro. And all those movements had street affiliation, heavy street affiliation. Do you understand? It wasn't just rap.
It's a fact.
There was all something way before rap. Their names were most people's names was built before rap. Like way before rap. Way before the mic was touched. So and there was money in these things being touched before rap. So where you got this generation here is just touching money now, some of them.
Rapping was like the next thing to do when your gums are sick, your watch is blinging, and you're bored.
That's what you're bored.
Yeah. Do you get it?
That was for some, man. With us, it wasn't that. When we trying to take it serious.
Nah, but still,
but I get what you're saying. No, that's what it was. Some of the people that came along our journey, maybe it was that for them.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
next?
Let me try this rap thing. And you know what I'm saying? That's
boy, the same one that told me to do the podcast. Like I said, real brother, I can only just say that about him. I told him, like, yo, like this brother's gonna start rapping and that. And I can't say the guy's name. Definitely put stuff out and that, but I can't talk on the name. He's not part of my team, you know what I mean? But he's 30 in the roads, right? So when the man started rapping, he told me before, because I saw him out at an event, he's like, yo, bruv, let me chat to you quickly. Like, yeah, man's gonna start rapping, you know. I said, raw, is it? He's like, yeah, man. I said, raw, yeah, why not, innit? Got the Cubans and that, you get me, boom, boom. He's like, yeah, man. And then I told my brethren on the drive home, like, yeah, my man says he's gonna start rapping. He went, raw. He said, bro, he must have been feeling mad creative. To get it. And it made me laugh because it's like, that guy must have just been, he's doing so well in his lane. Man's just sitting on the sofa one night with a rhythm on thinking, yeah, I got something for this. Do you get it? And then now you're a rapper. But really, it's like, probably shouldn't be, but do you know what I'm trying to say? But there's no limits. There's no barriers.
He might have been doing a madness before.
You get it though? But that's what rap is. Grime wasn't like that. Grime was like, you actually had to be good at spitting to get to the top.
Let me give you like even a put on jewel with rap. Rap's a street thing, innit? It's come from the street. So the street rappers always win. And let me break it down to them for them like this. The street rappers always is gonna be like kind of bigger. Say for instance, like you got like, let me give you some examples. Coke, Gigs.
Yeah.
Who else is like mainstream kind of but street rappers?
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you
they're
mean.
always gonna win.
People that propel, like you get Asco had his moment, and he's known in his
like,
area.
Like the guy who hasn't got that background that like those three's got, who we just said.
Yeah,
it's not gonna match up. Yeah, see, Biz. It's not gonna match up because niggas know them on the streets, and now they're doing this, and we're happy for them doing
this.
But
they're good though. Elevated. That's one thing I always say as well, because I know brothers that are just as serious and they're not that good and they don't propel. So there is a mix there. People overlook that part.
Now you gotta be talented. You gotta have something about you. You can't just be. I know. Like what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know people like that too. I know people like that too.
Like, bro, it's like, alright, I know and I respect you.
Yeah.
But yo, that.
Yeah. Now I've seen some characters jump in the booth over the years. I've seen some characters. Yeah, some serious people jump in the booth, but sometimes it's not for them. You know, yeah, it's not for them something. But
I know what they're on.
With us, they were told
but
still.
I'll go, yeah. Like, man, say roll up to the video. Yeah, I'll try to make that
with
stop.
us, they were told because they will step in the booth, and if that's whack, the whole lab's laughing, bro.
Yeah, but
so you know, right, nah.
Yeah, but that's who you are. You know what I mean? Like, you're
come out
SMS.
like, man, don't laugh at me. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Listen, bro. Let me chat to you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know it's not for him after that.
It's a bit mad. You get me? So yeah, there's a lot of that, and I think talent as well goes overlooked because I think there's got to be a space where it's like people can vouch that you're from their ends. You're a stand-up guy in terms of real to yourself. Because the word real is misused.
Just so they don't think that we think it's all about that. With rap, that matters to me, personally. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's not all about that. Someone could just be good musically.
And
make good music.
Yeah.
But just don't portray that you live that lifestyle. Yeah. Just portray... Prime example, Kendrick Lamar, Joe
great
Cole.
Rapper, bro.
Do you understand? You got good rappers that don't portray that. Even
I really respect
I was listening to my man's thing, even say Chipmunks, what's it called? He was saying the same thing. I don't sell drugs, I don't do that, but I'm a Mike's man. You know what I'm saying? And all this sort of stuff. So that's what it is, bro.
That's the problem for me, bro. I feel like, because I had a back and forth with someone on Made You Think, on the post of the Chipmunks thing, and they were saying that, like, I rate Chipmunk, but because he's not prepared to get fizzy, like, allow it. And I was like, can't really say that, fam.
No,
you can't say
he's
that.
an artist. I look at him just like that.
If someone sneak dissing him, he's going to reply every time musically.
He has to.
If you want to talk about it like that,
and he does.
When Stormzy sees him, you should just give him a slap instead of sneak dissing.
No,
if that's the case.
That's the easy way out.
Yeah,
that's not what the game's about.
But hear what, though? Let me say one thing on that as well, because on my mind, I never said it in the comments. Chipmunk's the artist. I'm sure he's got tugs and goons, bro.
Most probably everybody has. Yeah, everybody has, man.
He's from Tottenham.
Everybody has.
I know for
everybody's
a fact some of the people that was around him earlier
to do something mad.
That's what I'm trying to say. So then it kind of gets to the point where, like, they're both rich rappers. Of course they can go for it musically.
So all you do is just keep it on wax, entertain the people, get paid more, and that's it, bruv, man. At the end of the day, you're going to see each other and be friends and laugh about it. Just keep it on wax. There's no point.
To fully answer his question, though, to answer your question, America and England were out of line originally, but now Americans look at England and they rate drill, they rate our thing. Like I've been like speaking to American brothers that are like, yo, bro, them OFB boys is cold, man. Or Red Tete is cold, you get me? And then M24 done a tune with 5-Yo and rare. And bruv, now people are looking at us more than ever, and I think it's a beautiful place to be at.
That's
but
how
our lifestyle's changed though, because bruv, think about it. Now we got the jewelers in Hattons that are busting things down.
Do you know we're having like barbecues and park events and all this stuff.
Show money on Instagram.
In my generation, that stuff wasn't going. Everyone's at the park or having some.
If we go way back as well, fam, like you man can confirm this. Our chains and watches were way different. We had the white gold thing, calm. There was no iced out. Now everyone's like, it's the same thing basically. If you're from not like that though. Not the way they're busting down now,
was
bro.
You in, man?
Bro, I ain't seen no brothers with bust down like that, though. I'll be honest. Head to toe. Like, no, I'm talking their factory settings, yeah. But now they're going crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, now, what I'm trying to say is there's no difference between being the biggest artist in New York and being well, probably there is, but not that much. Like, if you're from London, you're still getting 6 million views on your video quickly. Your watch is crazy. Your chain's customized. It's VVS'd out, you're getting money, you're doing festival headlines and that. Now that you're taken serious, and
the man them was rolling like that still.
Yeah, but to put it for the average listener that don't know, if you go back to like a big UK artist, right? Yeah. In the early days before man took music serious, they could never be compared to an American like that on that level.
What do you mean, on Jules?
Nah, in terms of success and fame.
Never, ever.
Now they can though,
ever,
because of the views they're getting, bro, and the money they're making.
Ever.
You know what I'm trying to say though?
You got to look at where was that guy Iceberg Slim from?
Northwest, isn't it?
Yeah, see, him. He was a rapper. I remember the whole game, bro. That's the thing about me, people. You know, no jail time, no breaks off, none of this shit. Yeah. So I remember the whole game, bruv, man. Yeah, I know the whole game. I seen them come, I seen them go.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's what I seen them come and I seen them go, bro. Yeah, man. I seen them get hot and I seen them get cold, bro.
Jeez.
I see them feeling themselves and I see when they're depressed, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, bruv, man. So it's a long journey, this music thing. So just to even go to my next question. Do you think it's important to build relationships and keep them?
Yes.
And,
I think,
and not burn the bridges or cross them or whatever.
Burnt a couple still. I think relationships
to people that could have helped you as well.
Yeah, people that could have definitely helped me. Even if it's a small amount, it could have helped me and add value to what it was. I think in any aspect of life, whether you're a salesman, a recruiter, car dealer, whatever you are, your network is your net worth. Who you know, it's who you know. Not what you know. And then once you know them, then it's what you know. So who you know will get you through the door and what you know will keep you in the game. That's my gem. Knowledge is powerful.
Yeah, that's facts. That's real talk, man.
Me?
You saying to me, any more questions, man? What's going on?
Did I answer the question properly? Because I know I know the Bel Air's kicked in, innit? You know
I got a next one though. What struggles have you faced in the music game?
Oh, bro, you're a G for that question, you know. You know what I was just going to say off the back of that other thing, yeah?
Yeah.
I was going to say in life, right?
Yeah.
Every human and individual encounters their own challenges. And it's your mentality and your relationships that help you propel from a bad place or a low place. Because, fam, no matter what industry you're in, bro, or where in life you're in, if you're going through a hard time, and it might be private to you, you might be going through a hard time personally, bro. Do you get it? Like you might have a court case coming up that no one don't know about. You might have some issues going on with your baby mum. You might have got fired from your job. Do you get it? But your mentality in life is what's going to bring you through that, bro. Because it sounds corny, but positivity is so important for that reason. You understand me?
Always positive, man.
To be very positive. Because you might be down today and you might be looking at our next man that's up shining and it make you feel even worse, bro. But the truth is, that's their time.
Definitely.
Your time's coming long as you know.
Always everybody.
Be aware.
That's one thing as well. Everybody gets their time. It's what you do with
Every dog has its day. Yeah, man. And that's why the relationship thing's important, because I was telling, I won't say his name, you know, your brother that was here, that I said, I was chatting to him in the next room.
Yeah.
Me and him was talking about that. Like, I was in a low place in my life, bro. I stopped doing music and that for a second.
Yeah.
And I stopped doing anything else that was generating money, and I ended up taking really bad 9-to-5s, bro. For a while. Like, I went through a place where I was getting like dead pay, shit job. My nan was going through cancer at the time. She passed away, God bless her soul. I went through a dark place, man, and I was just like, yo, for me to get out of this, I have to just keep going. So the resilience and the discipline was there, even when the happiness wasn't, right? And then out of nowhere, I got a phone call that changed my life, bro. And it was something that like gave me an opportunity where someone that I was cool with through music, actually, they were through music, but they had known someone that had an opportunity in business that come up and recommended me. And that recommendation, through me being positive and upbeat and always being like friendly and cool and open-minded, growth mindset kind of thing, that gave me the alley-oop, like the through ball to go into that interview, whatever, for this position. And I ended up securing that, and it changed my life, bro. It gave me like, I swear, even people that you had to be really local to clock what was going on. But people were probably thinking, yeah, he's finished, man. Done for him, bro. You know, like that. It was bad, bro. I was unloading lorries and that, boxes, night shifts in warehouses and that, bro. Terrible.
Yeah.
And man were probably thinking, raw, yeah, man, that grime thing didn't work for him. He had his shot. The one that we keep bringing up, he had his shot.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not going nowhere.
Yeah.
So he's had to do that, innit?
Yeah.
That's it. And then it got to this point where he just done a 360. And then I was able to fund everything in a way that I needed to without talking to no one else. You know what I'm trying to say? No favours, no nothing. Now I can do it myself, bro. And I learned a lot going through like business and that. And I think that for me was a really dark place, bro, a challenge for me, because my nan was passing away while I was trying to finish a project, and I didn't really have the enthusiasm and the drive to finish it. I didn't really care no more. Do you get me? Like, it weren't popping, the views thing didn't really count, and it was more sales and that, whatever. But yeah, it weren't really lit, bro. It was bad times for man still, but man just persevered, kept positive, prayer, a lot of prayer.
That's what is it? Prayer and Profits, your mixtape.
Yeah, I had to take with that. Yeah, prayer, profit, and progress, because they were the things that for me were important, bro, as well. Because you pray first. When I wake up every day, man, I have to pray. You know what I'm saying? Give thanks for my blessings, forgive me for my sins and that. And then it's more so once I've prayed, then you can progress after that. And profit is the end result of. The thing is, this is the thing. You know, like a lot of people, they say you can chase money, but an old man, when I was working in a sales role, an old man said to me. He said, listen, mate, yeah? What's one thing in life that once it's gone, you can never get back? And me being a bit younger and ignorant, I was like, money.
Time, man.
Yeah, he hung up on man. He hung up on me on a sales call. And when I rang him back, he's like, you got the answer for me yet? And I was like, yeah, time, obviously. But I was just being ignorant, innit? And he was like, time is the only commodity in the world. And once it's gone, it's gone. This day, right now, where we are, this minute and second is gone. Done. We'll never see it again. And it's the rich man like that I bucked across the way. They would show, and these are successful men. They would say like, yeah, man, here's a book. Read that. And then if I was closed-minded or negative or stupid or thought I knew it all, I'd have been like, oh, fuck off, mate. But I take the book and I go read the book. And there was books that changed my life, bro. I swear to you, bro. Changed my life. Made me a different man. Made me start realising that, like, you have to take yourself serious, bro. You have to conduct yourself in a certain manner. You have to you have to treat the cleaner like the owner. You have to treat people with respect and, like, treat people how you want to be treated. Because a lot of those sayings, they come across corny sometimes. Like quotes and that.
But that shit ain't corny. That's the way.
Yeah, but it can easily be looked at as corny because everyone overuses them or puts them, even when they don't mean them, they say them. But when they really mean something to you, that's when it changes you, man. And I just realised that, like, you have to be open-minded, positive, keep praying, keep pushing forward. If something ain't going your way, like even music, bro. Like you see how you were saying about you got a lot of videos and that. I've done 9 videos in 9 months, bro. A lot of people won't know that. I've never like talked about it. 9 in 9, bro. Every 4 weeks, I'm dropping a big, sick video with a mad beat, proper production, high quality, good standard. And sometimes you drop them on that Friday or that Sunday. You go on your gram, post it, and then fucking likes and comments ain't coming in like you would like them to. Do you know what I mean? And you go, wake up on Monday, we're only on 3,000 views. And M24's on GRM with 1.5 after 6 days or whatever. And you're like, is it working or not? But you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, like, what do you want? What are you doing this for? Because if you're doing it for likes and you're doing it for views and that, it's not that's not the game, bro. Like, the algorithm itself can stop that from happening, let alone your music quality. Do you get it? Like, you can actually post on the wrong time and the wrong day on Instagram and get less views because they can only show X amount of percentage of the followers to your content. So for me, it was more about the long run now. Go hard, go ham, put my all in, all or nothing. Like, just put your best foot forward every time. Like, if I make a tune on Thursday and it's banging, fuck sitting on it, bro. We're doing a video on Sunday. We don't even know what we're filming yet, but we're doing it on Sunday. And then we create the plan, get it done. Because now technology is allowing you to do that, bro. Like, you can film a video today, 100%. Hire a car quickly, go to your block. The block's never old. When people see where you're from, never old. You could shoot a video, yeah, and pay $6,000 to rent a studio out with mad smoke machines. And then it will get less views than the man that shot outside his doorway on the hallway in the block. Because people just go, right, what end is he from? What's that? Right. Oh, it's sick over there, you get me? And that's something that I realised going to America. Because I play my video in the barbershop in America and they go, right, what part of London is that, man? Oh, shit, man. You know what I mean? You got barbershops like that? Yeah, oh, you got You know what I mean? They clock. And I think, what are you man are clocking the Benzes and that, bruv? Like, they're saying everything.
That's what they're clocking. That's what their eyes are looking at. They're like, okay.
Everything.
Yeah, Americans are fast. You know that. You've been there, man.
Yeah, and that's why...
they're not slow,
That's why I refer back to that, because his question is so key.
Mm.
Because America and England, they're like... New York is the bigger brother of London, the big cousin. So whatever's going on over there, you can bet your bottom.
I like the way you reworded that.
Yeah,
because we're the big brother.
Yeah, we're
that's our little
guys
cousin, but they speak English over there, man.
Yo, they do.
They speak English over there, man.
Yo, they're the cousin, they're the cousin, bro. They're the cousin, bro. You're right. Don't underrate us.
Yeah, no, you can't. No way, man. No way.
But I do feel like they're like they just got like a culture over there where fame is normal, and in England we're struggling with that a bit. Some people get a bit bougie and a bit prissy. Whereas like when I've met Jim Jones through Dave East, I never forget it. We was at the East Side video shoot, and Dave East says to Jim Jones is like, "Yeah, what's up?" And that, and Dave East like, "Yeah, it's my boy from London, man. He's a stand-up guy." And Jim's like, "Yeah, man." Then later on, an hour later, Jim's passing me the car key to go grab the Henny out the car, the boot. Yeah, grab that, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Show man love. You get me? We're taking pictures. I'm in the video on BET and that. It was crazy.
Mad thing.
Yeah, fam. And that itself showed me though, like you could be, like how can someone that's so high in the game be so calm and cool, bro? Because he's just a real guy, just a stand-up guy. And then all of that industry shit, bro. I'm not on it. America shop. That's one thing I'm not on. I'd rather come here today than go to, I'm not going to name no one, but go to somewhere that's cool to go to. You get me? Like, I'd rather do this. Because that's what the Americans did for me. When I'm nobody, they came to my podcast. Black Child from Murder Inc., bro. I love 50 Cent, bro. I've got pictures with Ja Rule that I'll never post. Because I love 50. If 50 was my... Bro, 50 Cent, I grew up on him. If G-Unit say, yo, we want to sign you, that picture that I have with Ja Rule could block that. So I'll never post it. You don't like that, bro?
Yeah.
Man, met Ashanti and that. I went on tour with him in Atlanta, bro. In 2017, bro.
Yeah,
seen all of them backstage. I nearly had a fight with one of them and them everything, bro.
Who? With Ja Rule's people?
Yeah, blood. Like, Black Child rated me more after that, bro. Bro, you know, like when you get the champagne bucket backstage, I've got, there's bare things in there, girls in it. So I've got one girl just sitting on my lap, bro. Talking about, oh, man, from London. They start
saying she loves that accent,
loving
right?
it, bro. Loving it. Won't even say who she was. She's known. But they were like, yo, the girls, bro, were like, yeah, get the next champagne open. I'm waved. Everyone's waved. I thought they were part of the team. I thought the man then bring them. I go to open the bottle, and then some brother pops out of nowhere talking about why you're opening our bottles for, which is real. He's supposed to do that, innit? Because he don't know me. But I thought the girls were with them, man. So then I've gone to open their bottles based on the fact that that's part of their people, and it weren't. So I'm in this sticky situation where them man are like, yo, who you with? What are you doing here, kind of thing. I'm like, raw. I'm waved. I look at the brother. I say, listen, big man, I'm gonna step outside and talk to me, bro. And he's like, what? I said, what do you mean, what? You get me? Like, what, you want to go talk outside where it's a bit quieter and there's no females? You get me?
That, yeah?
Yeah, bro. Okay. Man stuck it on him. You get me? It's the eye contact. Man said to him, yo, bro, look, let's go chat outside, my guy. You get me? Me and you, man to man. I said, I'm a man. You're a man. Let's go talk outside. Man said, right, then Black Child start laughing. Black Child was busting up, bro. He said to me, nah, it's my boy, man. It's my boy from London. And they're like, oh, you with him? Yeah. Oh, yeah, my bad, son. But this guy was a bully. You know, like he was going to do that anyway. He don't care. And I knew that. He weren't reasonable. I knew it from his body language. Queens, yeah, you know them ones, Jamaica Queens brothers. But obviously Black Child afterwards, he calms it down and he goes, yeah, son, come back to my crib after. We do this podcast after that. He's like, I like this guy. We go back.
So you filmed some of the podcasters in New York then?
Bro, I was in Atlanta with them, man. I filmed everywhere.
You've been about still?
Yeah, man. Houston, LA, everywhere, bro.
So what's your biggest collabs you done? You worked with Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder was a big one. King Shooter was a good one for me. Obviously my boy. Who else I got to? Tiny Boost was a good one. That went off. That really done well, man. Big up Boost, real one.
Boost, definitely.
Yeah, real guy, man. Get me. Came through. I've done tunes with Sincere when he was doing his thing back in the day.
Back in the day, big up Sincere, man.
He looks after Fredo now, innit?
Big up Sincere.
You know what I mean? I've done tunes with a few people still. Yeah, man. We've had tunes, man. I've had tunes with a few people. I can't remember off top. Uncle Murder for me is a big one, though.
Yeah, of course it is. Uncle Murder's cool.
Uncle Murder is special.
Yeah.
Because I've chilled with Uncle Murder way back. like his manager, showman, bare love. Like me and my little cousin from Brooklyn and his man them, we pulled up on there and Uncle Murder was like, "Raw, this London youth's rolling with some Brooklyn thugs." Like Bobby Schmurder's lot, you know what I mean? And then he recognised it, but he didn't want to work with me at the time. He was too arrogant and like he's way bigger than me. I'm nobody to him. So he just so he kind of parked me up as a link. You know, like yeah, big up, come through and chill whenever you want and that. But if I start saying, "Yo, this is my tune," and I'll just yeah, that's cool. Do you get it? But politely. But like I know what you mean though. And then and then Dave East, when they took me on tour, now the combo is different.
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming up. Oh, he's with them like that. Not even just with them. He's with them like that. Okay, yeah, I'll throw you a verse. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So the business was easier.
But you threw it on the muscle, yeah?
Bro, trust me, Uncle Murder knows what he's doing, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he's a real one. Real guy.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, man, he knows what he's doing. Yeah. You know the ones.
So you say Murder, Boost.
Boost was a big one as well, man. Because Boost, this is a mad one. So so Dave East, came to London quickly when no one knew one day, randomly after going to like a European festival. But he was with a female rather than the man them, right? So he's passed through because they want to visit London on a bougie thing. You know what I mean? He says to me, "Cool, boom." I hit up Westwood for him. He goes to see Westwood, and then Westwood says, "Yeah, you heard of Gigs?" And he's like, "Yeah." But he hits me up like, "Yo, Westwood's taking me to meet someone called Gigs." You know what I mean? And then I say, "Yo, that's big. Like, do that." He said, "Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna smoke that." You know what I mean? I say, "Cool." So I've heard the song. Davies come back. I was in New York at the time. This is how mad it is. I'm in New York. He's in London. So I'm all penning it through WhatsApp. And then he comes back to New York. Says, "Yeah, pull up to the studio. I'm back." I was like, "Alright, cool." Get to the studio, and he showed me the tune with Gigs, and it's over a Master P about it remix, like a trap remix. But due to sample, they can't clear it, so it never came out. Obviously, but me and Boost followed each other on Instagram and that, and then I hit Boost up one day because I was supposed to have someone else in that tune, and they was talking a bit mad to me like on the phone about money and that, and I'm just like, "Bro, yeah, man, that's mad." Like these times that I've been patterned with you through someone mutual and that, but cool, I respect it. So then, boom, I hit up Boost and I say to Boost, like, "Yo, bro, what are you saying? Like, obviously, man's got a tune and that, and he's like, "Ring me." So I ring him, and when I ring him, he shows me that, like, "Yeah, I met your boy, you know." I say, "Who?" He said, "Dave, man." He said, "I was there in the studio," you know what I mean? So we both heard the song and we're chatting about it. And he was like, "Yeah, I rate him. He's cool." Like, he come and just parked off with the man them and built up a spliff and was on some calm shit. And then because that, it was mutual respect, and he just pulled up to the studio the next day, bro, on a Sunday or something.
That's good. That's
you get me? Look. And that worked out for the better. He come to jump on one tune, jumped on two because of the love. And then that tune in itself, I think, like, once because Boost posted it fully, like, he took part in that. He didn't went on no flimsy shit, bro, no flaky shit. Like, he was on some, like, I'm on the rhythm, rhythm's hard, let's get the business done, get the video done. And then boom, we'll push it.
He's behind it fully. Yeah.
And then when he was behind it, that's when Made You Think saw me. Shit like that. Because they're like, they love Boost. Boost's music's hard, whatever. So it kind of then that was when I done a tune with Show Shallow the same week. I finished a tune with D Jones from Philly, which was on tour with us. He's one of Davies' boys from Philly.
He done a tune with Jada, isn't it? D Jones.
Yeah, D Jones is signed to Jada. He's got a tune with Jada and Easton. But he's like the man then from Philly. I've been Philly as well, bro. Like me and O'Malley and that. Cool, bro. It's my guy, man. Like, O'Malley is my brother as well. Good brother. Yeah. Good brother, real.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Like, even that could be pending. Who knows what's next?
Yeah, no, get it in, bro, man. You're building a bridge, innit? Like a UK-US kind of link.
Like, they ring, man, when their new artist that they signed from Florida is coming to here. That kind of thing. So, patterning, innit? It's just patterning, bro.
And for yourself, can we expect any new music?
100%, bro.
So it's your time.
When this comes out, there'll be a video shortly called Ooh Baby.
Ooh Baby. Where can they look out for that, man? What's your socials and all that for them, man?
Instagram, ASB Music. YouTube's ASB Visual. But it's the same thing, ASB Music, you'll find me. But this one's, I can't lie, bro. Like, I've been doing like I said, I've been fucking with the drill rhythms. But this one's crazy, bro. This one's like that. It's in that Pop Smoke kind of feel. Where it's drill, but it's got a wave. It's wavy. And the gallum are going to love it. Like, it's one of the... Because I've been catering for the man...
a girl joint, yeah?
This is the thing. It's not, and it is. It's like, it's a wavy... You know how, like, Christian Dior by Pop Smoke? You can't say it's a girl tune. It's an anthem, but the girls, them, can dance to it. This one's talking about girls, but in a way where it's kind of like... You'll see, innit? Like, but the video is gonna be mad, bro. Like, I'm shooting it next week still.
Okay.
So
you ain't shot the video yet.
But by the time this comes out, it'll be shortly after.
Okay. Where are you gonna shoot?
Where? Got some mad apartments, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be no man them's in this video. You know?
Just chicks.
Just gal, like that's it. No man, nothing. No man, no block.
Sounds like
you know what? I can't lie. I'll be getting feedback. And some men are saying like, yeah, your thing's hard, but like you need to switch it up now a little bit.
Put some
more.
chicks in the video.
Yeah, do something different a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Now, man used to get all that sort of shit back in the day.
Do you get me? So this one's mad.
Little eye candy.
Yeah, eye candy.
Nah, dude, it's needed.
It's a banger though.
Yeah, it's needed anyway, man. So what you saying, Mo? Any more questions for AS?
Yeah. Iced tea.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, big
What's
one.
that?
You probably don't even know about it. You know about
What's
that?
iced tea? I don't know.
He don't know. He won't
I
even know.
don't even know. What's iced tea? Go on.
Tell him.
My man's been signed to iced tea.
Nah, co-sign.
Co-sign.
Yeah, it's a big up. You ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
Obviously, yeah, big up Pooch Loke. So, when I met Dave East, I met someone called King Shooter, which is my brother, God bless the dead. You know what I mean? I don't know what cameras on.
I was going to ask that.
But that one, that's my brother.
R.I.P. Shooter.
Love that brother. Good friend of mine. We become friends through... he's like Dave East, right-hand man. He didn't used to rap. He started rapping later. And there's another brother who's a bit older called Pooch Loke, who's like a big crip in Ravenswood and Queensbridge. Like he's a rolling 30s crip. And obviously Ice-T is part of that movement. So through people and through certain word of mouth and that, man got a big up. Like, it wasn't like a real... He never signed me. Weren't no signing. It was like big up ASB Music doing his thing and that over in London. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And obviously that guy is in fucking so many movies.
Yeah, no, of course. He's a legend, man.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? And obviously, but they
probably all heard his songs growing up.
Yeah, and seeing him in like Law and Order and that. You know what I mean? New Jack City.
So can I get ASB's top 5 UK rappers?
Top 5 UK?
Your top 5.
God damn. That's a good question, bro. Top 5 UK. I can't just do rap because I've been pushing grime this whole combo with it. I lie, Spoon. I've been pushing this grime thing. So I'm going to have to mix them in it. I'm going to put Kano in there. There's no order. I can't do the order thing, but 5, I'll put Kano in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Kano. Wretch 3-2.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw Gigs in there. I'm going to put... It's hard, you know, because it's talent versus impact as well.
Yeah, there's
you get me?
impact
It's
in
techie.
there as well, yeah.
Fucking no, you got me, man. I'm gonna throw Wiley in there because what he's done for man and what he's done for the game anyway. Back in the day, I would have put Dizzy in there, but nah, not no more. Jeez. Do you know what? Early Young Spray was crazy.
Yeah?
It was crazy. He's not gonna make the top 5 though. Now I'm thinking out loud.
Give me the last one.
Jeez. Throw 9s in there.
9s.
Big up 9s and give him a throw in because he had a sick year last year and it's not looking good for him at the moment, obviously. But big him up, man.
Yeah.
Made an impact.
And what about new generation?
Yeah, new gen. I feel a lot of them, bro.
Yeah.
Can't lie,
Give me
a lot
5
of them cold,
quickly.
man. I like RV.
Yeah.
From Tottenham, that's my guy. He's hard.
It's the OFB, yeah?
Yeah. He's Heady's boy. I like Heady one as well. You could throw him in there easy. I'd throw. Even there's one because I don't want to big up people just because they've come out with a new tune. Obviously, there's loads of new youths that are hard though, bro. I'd rather just big up like Abracadabra as well.
Yeah.
Abracadabra's cold. I like I even like one. I like K Trap. I like K Trap's cold. He's good. He's doing his thing. There's one new youth coming up under him called Do Road as well. I think he's doing cold. I can't even think, bro. But there's so many good artists now.
So
bro.
where would you like to see yourself in the next 5 years?
Upwards and onwards. That's all. It's
top,
the growth mindset in me, bro. Just forward, up. You know what the truth is, bro? It's about progression, man. I don't really. I know it sounds mad, but I wasn't like rapping to be famous, and I wasn't rapping to be rich. If I could get richness from it, I'd rather be rich than famous. I'd love to get rich from rap. I've always had the mentality of just do music if you love it, not because you want to get rich. So I found my way through other angles, whatever. But music itself, yeah, man, I just enjoy
a couple
it, bro.
more questions for you. What do you think of the UK platforms like the link ups, the GRMs, and all this sort of stuff there?
They're good, isn't it? But
they're good.
They're necessary.
They're necessary.
Yeah, they build
exposure for the UK.
Yeah, like in America, there's World Star, so you need you get me, you need it.
Yeah.
But I do feel like unless they rate you, it's long being on them. If they don't rate your thing, it's long, fam. It's a waste of time. Bro.
What do you mean by that? Rate
like
your
me,
thing?
all my new things on my channel, innit? I'd rather spend my money on
building your channel,
marketing blogs and whatnot myself. Like, I'd rather, because you know what it is? If I go on one of these channels today, they'll tell me their fee, which is fair. Debatable, but it could be fair. You'll pay your fee and you'll get uploaded in between the 6 others, and then that's it, done, isn't it? Like, you're gonna get lost in the mix potentially. And if they don't, when they rate your thing, that's when they put the gold logos and the platinum logos on. That's when they put the tweets out. That's when they add the package for you, different types of packages and that. So when they don't rate your thing, what I mean by that is you're just another upload. And
unless you pay for it.
That's just, no, you are paying still though.
No,
you're
but to go onto the gold package, you're going to pay more.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you pay just to go on it.
Yeah.
The gold package thing is more them.
It's more
them
money,
rating you. Nah, do you know what? It's not even money, bro. Because if you ask them for a gold, because you like you say, remember, you could be a roadman that's successful in the street, and you come out as a rapper and you want the gold package because you got the dope. And they go,
so they got a criteria for it.
You don't meet that's the right word. You don't meet the criteria. So then what does meet the criteria? I'll tell you what the criteria is. We rate you. That's the criteria. And that goes back to relationships.
Yeah, relationships.
Goes back to a lot of different things.
And not what you know, who you know. That's what it goes down to, man. So what's your, like, you'd say...
build your own island, let them visit you. That's what I'd say.
Would you say you get support from the radio DJs and that?
Nah. I did at one point, but I don't no more. And I don't ask for it. I don't send them nothing, I'll be honest.
What about shows? You got any shows? You done any shows? Other than the one you done with in Electric?
Yeah, we've done the whole of Europe though.
Okay, you done the whole of Europe
we've done
as well,
bro. I've done Berlin, fucking all sorts of countries. Lisbon, everything.
What's the people got to look out for now, man?
Just you know what you can expect. Just more work.
More work.
Yeah, like you're gonna hear a single all the time. You're gonna like. I would never drop a project, bro, until they want it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
We've had that combo, innit?
Yeah, we've had that combo. So you're not gonna drop no bodies of work, just straight singles.
Man. The last one I dropped, bro, it done alright, done good, done its thing, but fam, it deserved more, in my opinion. And you know what it is? It's like a lot of rappers, you'll see them in England putting out bare tunes and they'll be talking about their mixtape for a year, bro, and it never comes. And it's because it's not timed yet. You know, like that. Nah, bro, you're laughing.
You say they be talking about their mixtape for years and it never comes.
Been saying about their mixtape name for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
And people have been waiting on it, but not everyone, just some people.
Yeah.
And the truth is, unless you're clearing certain X amount of views and streams, is it worth? Because think about how much it costs for an hour in studio, how much it costs for your drip, how much it costs for the video man, how much it costs for the rental, how much it costs for the model, how much it costs to put the single out, then the adverts that you might run on your gram or whatever. And then by the time you spend all that, imagine no one cares. Do you know how hurt it would be?
That's why you gotta care.
Yeah,
that's why it's the main thing. Yeah. It's the main thing in this game.
You gotta be smart.
Care and be smart. Yeah.
And working smart is putting out a single per time, seeing the reaction and adjusting, rather than saying here's 15 songs and no one cares.
It's like the food game, innit? You got to put out samples, man, to see if it's good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look at them punters in.
That's what it is. It's the exact same process, man.
But you see, everyone's putting out EPs.
What you say, you're going to be watching the match?
You can do that, though. You can do EPs.
You're going to be watching the England match today?
Yeah, man, I'm going to vote for England.
What's your prediction? Because you look Italian, brother.
Oh, this guy, I knew you was going to
look Italian.
No, I'm England all day with this football thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born and raised in London. Do you know what I mean? I'm an England fan, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm thinking Sterling's putting a fucking splendid performance. Kane's starting to pick it up a bit. I think the man them on the team, they finally went with the youth, and Southgate's trying to redeem himself, you get me? So, yeah, man, it's going to be a really tough final tonight, bro.
Yeah,
I'm already waiting. We're going to get waved
to it, man. Yeah, so
it's going to be a big one, but
that's what time it is.
The man them, come on, England. You get me?
So, going through your music struggles and stuff like that, what advice would you give the young artists coming up?
Stay true to yourself at all times. Never stop. Never take a break, which is my biggest thing. Don't take any breaks.
None
even
at all.
when you feel,
I'd say that as well, because I've had breaks. Yeah, I'd say that at all, definitely.
Not like that.
Never take a break. Just keep killing them, man.
Keep throwing shit at them, bro.
Yeah.
But you
work smartly.
Work smart.
Don't oversaturate yourself, but work smartly,
I would say the biggest mistake that I make and a lot of artists makes is because we're not A&Rs, bro. We're artists.
Yeah.
And the problem is a lot of artists think they know everything.
Yeah.
Very stubborn.
The tunes we think in the bangers
are not really the bangers. They're the best rap song.
And the tunes what we think is shit, that's what the people like. When it comes to artists. Definitely,
A&Rs are important for that.
Yeah, I think, you like that? That's shit, bro. You like that?
I was going to throw that one away, bro. That's a freestyle. Bro, I'll show people a freestyle and they're like, oh my God. And I'm like, bro, it's a freestyle, bro. What are you talking about?
That's
what
I got
a single here. They don't care, bro. They know what they want.
Yeah, no,
and the thing is, it's quality over quantity. If you can sit down with a good team, build a team from young, Your manager don't have to be some guy in a suit. It don't have to be some brother that you don't know who's Arab looking Donny that comes with a beard and said, yeah, I want to ban. It can be your brother that's your age next to you. He can be your manager. They can be your booking agent. Your A&R could be your boys that are truthful to you, that say, yo, bro, that tune ain't as cold as the last one. They're not always going to be right, but having that conversation can open your perspective on it, right? So I think be true to yourself, never stop, set goals.
Yeah.
Be target driven.
Yeah.
That's very important because challenges will arise, like we say, but if you've got a target in mind, you'll find a way there. No matter what challenge, no matter what the obstacle is, you'll find a way over it to get there. So be target driven, have a plan, prep, build a team, and be true to yourself, bro. Like, and true to yourself can mean many things, man. It can be deciding that this song that you like, no one else don't like it, put it to the side for now. Go with the... You get me? Make the right decisions. Good decision making.
No, I respect that, man. Totally, man, and appreciate you.
And the roads as well. The youths that are tangled in the road and the music, fam.
That was the next thing. The road one. What advice would you have for them quickly?
Stay out of the way.
Just stay out of the way.
Stay out of the way, fam. Yeah, stay out of the way. You're repping a postcode thing, and you're gonna get to 30. A couple grey hairs are gonna come out, and you're gonna say, "Raw, I can't even go to the barber shop around that ends, and he does the best trim."
Can't even walk you down the road or
can't go shopping with your mum.
Just think about what you're doing, man. Every action has a reaction, man.
Think about your decision making, bro. And I've been there. I've made mistakes, fam. Like I'm, you know what I mean. I'm a bit older now. I'm not active like that, bro. I do music, you know what I'm trying to say. But there's youths out here that are trying to do badness so they can rap about it to blow. And it's not a good look, bro. Like, you might get a bit of success off of it, but having to look over your shoulder like that every day. Right now, it's peak for the youths, I'm not even saying it on a goodie boy thing. Like, it's peak out here, bro, for the youths, especially in West and North West, bro. Where I'm at the moment over my side.
Things
peak,
change,
fam.
innit, man, and things get better, man. That's what we have to do, man.
Yeah,
like
man. Make the right decisions, bro. Don't go down the wrong path, man.
Prayers and guidance, man. That's what it is. But yeah,
man.
This has been another episode of 3Smoke. Now I'm saying, me big up my brother AS to the motherfucking B for coming down. Big up my brother Mo, you know what I'm saying? Big up my co-host away, you know what I'm saying? Big Jabba Jones, the host with the most from the south side, you know what I'm saying? The people them's champ, you know what I'm saying? I got that right that time there. That was smooth like Michael Jackson. So yeah, big up my brother Jabba Jones. Big up everybody that's been subscribing, watching, paying attention, showing me love out there, saying we're doing good things, that they like the podcast and that. Big them all up, big up everyone, yeah, and bring more subscribers and subs, man. We need all that stuff there. Keep telling people about the show.
Subscribe.
You know what I'm saying? Big up ASB, man. 3Smoke, 3Smoke, 3Smoke.
Bow.
Tell them I'm straight, I'm talking things. Tell them I'm straight, we talking things on things on things on things. With my bands, don't leave me friends. Can't see no lands. Yeah, bitch, we screaming out. 3Smoke, we giving out.